Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Hartlepool United Road to Glory Youth Academy Career Mode. I'm sorry it's a little bit late if you're watching on Twitch. I usually start streaming about 2, but it's now 2:45 nearly because I had to go out at 2 and didn't get back till about half 2, and then the game needed updating, so it's been all go before this episode, but we're now ready to go with this episode of the Hartlepool Career Mode. Based off the last episode, I'm in a good spot, I would say, I think. I'd say we're in a good spot. We went unbeaten in the last episode, which is very rare for us. I think we started at Mansfield, didn't we? Last episode, I might be wrong. So we kicked it off against Mansfield in the playable highlights game. 1-0 win over them. Thank God for that. In the first actual being played game, it was against Walsall. We drew 3-all, but there was 2 3-alls in the last episode. One was one we had to earn, and one was one that we let slip. The one at Walsall was one I think we let them back into. And in the one at Colchester, we earned a point. I think it was that way round. I might be wrong. I might be right as well, so who knows. And then the Gillingham one was a playable highlight one as well, a 2-0 victory there before we took on Newport, where we also won 3-2, just about got through it, but we did win. And then the game against Lionel Messi's Salford went a bit haywire, a bit awry, kind of just a bit silly, really. And we ended up winning 7-4 in the Papa John's Trophy. And I played that one, of course, purely because Lionel Messi plays for Salford. So up today, we've got Northampton away, Stevenage at home, Harrogate away, Rochdale at home, Colchester at home in the one, I want to say the FA Cup, could be wrong, and Barrow in the Papa John's. We're going to have to VAR those cup competitions real quick, see if I've got them the right way around. But that is the episode today. Papa John's. Yeah, Barrow in the Papa John's. We're already through that anyway. Whatever happens. And the FA Cup is Colchester. Yep. Okay, right. Sweet. And then, of course, in the league, we managed to cling on to our playoff spot at the end of the last episode. We're currently sat on 19 points, 7 points off the top, but we're not expecting any league titles this season. And if we do get a league title via very nice win of the league title, but unexpected fully, 100%. Bear with me a second, guys. Just put my other batteries on charge. Yeah, so we're in 7th place, which is a good spot, I would say. As we read down, or as we I guess we could read from the top first. Northampton at the top. We play them to open today's episode, so I'm not really too excited for that one. Salford have the second spot with Forest Green taking that final automatic promotion spot. In the playoffs is Carlisle United, Newport County, Cambridge United, and ourselves. And as we continue to read down in the relegation zone, I believe it was Crewe and someone else. It is Grimsby Town and Crewe Alexandra, both on 5 points. Grimsby yet to win a game out of the first 11 this season in League 2. But that's A-OK for us. I'm not really fussed. And I think we've covered everything I need to cover to kick off this episode. Just a record as well, for the ones we're going to be simming and playing. Northampton we play, Stevenage we play, Harrogate we play, Rochdale we playable highlight, Colchester we absolutely play. I want to see if we can go on a little cup run, probably not, but you just never know, alright. And then Barrow we'll playable highlight because we're already through the Papa John's Trophy anyway. And I don't really care about the cup. The only reason I played Salford, of course, is because they have Messi. That's really the only reason. So that is where we're at for this episode. So we're playing the first 3. The 4th one will be playable highlighted, and then 5th will be played, 6th will be playable highlighted as well. Looking at the news before we head in then to the first game against Northampton, where we're probably going to lose, but I believe, fingers crossed. Howell hits hat-trick in Hartlepool win. Howell scores a thrilling hat-trick to overwhelm a woeful Salford City in Hartlepool United's 7-4 win. It was not a great what should I say? It's not a great defensive performance from us. But at the same time, it does mean a victory for us. That's all that matters to me. And Nathan Wood getting a little bit of time to talk on the microphone. Wood is one player very happy with his excellent run of form at the moment. Playing really well right now and really enjoying my football at Hartlepool, he told the assembled media after the game against Salford. Certainly seems the left winger will be on the team sheet for the foreseeable future if he can keep turning in this level of performance. Now, Mexico beat France, which is a bit weird. Brazil beat Austria, which makes sense. And is that head wound? I've never seen a head wound injury. Can I get one of those? It's only 3 days. Instead of these broken toes and ACLs, that'd be great. Medina surplus at Liverpool. That's not true at all. I think I read this last time. Pretty much, he's going out on loan, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it works out for him. His potential isn't great at the moment, so we're going to give him a loan spell towards the end of the season, or between now and the end of the season, and see how he comes out at the end of season 2. And if he does well, we'll keep him around. If he doesn't do well, we'll move him on, I think, because he does have decent rating already. But potential-wise, was not too good. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on him at the moment. I think it was like 70 to low 70s to high 70s. So even if he did come into the team, it would only be a short-term kind of spell for him. We brought up Tomlinson as well, who was all right against Salford, but I think he might be a loan potentially because they want to keep McDonald around. We're still deciding who to loan between these two. I think we're going to probably loan McDonald, or I don't know. We'll think about it closer to the time. We're not going to get the offers in just now anyway. I've got hiccups because I've had coke, so hiccups are fun. I didn't realise Moffat and Maxwell had 2 years between them. The more you know. I should really swap Moffat and Sutherland's numbers around, but I'm so used to Sutherland being 2 and Moffat being 3 now. Sutherland's not happy about his contract. I mean, I wouldn't be either. Some of these contracts are very silly. Contreras is only on a 350, and he's fine with it. But there might be a couple of upset people as the season continues. Right, so we'll get into the games today then. First of all, Northampton at home. They're top of the league, and they're above a team that has Lionel Messi in it. So these guys are serious. These guys ain't fucking around. We're going to have to rest Roberts. I don't want to, but we're going to have to. We'll put him on the bench. We're going to have to rest Harry Howell as well, which is kind of annoying, which means Smith can come in. I've not tried Smith yet. Ronan Cash I would like to get gone, I think, at this point. I do like Ronan Cash, but it's just the injuries held him back, and he hasn't really been able to recover from it. Thomas comes in onto the bench, and I think that's it. Duncan swaps with Conte again. Moffat comes in for Maxwell, and I think I'm going to maybe transition into having Moffat start more than Maxwell, because I didn't know about the age difference, and Moffat does look slightly better, so that's probably the way it's going to go. Maxwell's still very much a key part of the squad. He's very good when he plays, so I'm not going to come out completely. And some of these players, of course, would like to move him on or maybe even loan him. And Nkosi very unhappy, but realistically, it was always going to be difficult for him to break in because he's playing behind fucking he's playing behind Sutherland, who is our best player, and probably will be for a while. And well, unless we don't get promoted, in which case he won't be our best player for a while because we're moving him on. Remember the agreement we made with ourselves and the board? Technically, I guess we'll go with that agreement. So today is Northampton to kick off. We are playing the full game because I want to, and also I want to see why Northampton are the top. I want to see if they can bring it to us. They probably will. They probably can. They probably will. But we'll see what happens. Conte in between the sticks. I'm actually going to swap a little Sansan here. I'd rather Murillo up front out the gate rather than Humphreys, but I'll bring Humphreys on for definite. Conte in goal, Sutherland and Moffat as the full-backs, Contreras and Galloway as the centre-backs. Of course, Sutherland is captain at left-back. Cochrane centre-mid, Mills, Cam, Palacios left-wing, Ojeda right-wing, with Murillo and Rodriguez leading the line today. It is Northampton versus Hartlepool United, and it's live. Is this the Six Fields? I had to try to remember from last season. So we come into this match as the highest scorers. They come into the match as the best defence. It's going to be a very fun little battle, this, to see who'll come out on top. Then again, our defence may be a bit leaky, so they may get a couple of goals past us as well. It might be a high-scoring game, or it may even be a low-scoring game. I guess we'll see. At the Six Fields, though, it's first place versus 7th place, as both teams may be looking to get into League One. They've got a 4-1-4-1. So Tapia could either fall back into that defence and make it a 5 at the back, or just hold the field and make it a 5 in midfield. It's going to be difficult to get through him, but that's probably why they're the best defence in the league. And while we, of course, will be sticking to the 4-2-4 throughout the entire duration of this Youth Academy career mode, because it is the formation I use usually for these kind of career modes, and it's pretty much if you've watched the original Youth Academy career mode videos from other YouTubers, then you will see 4-2-4 is the go-to. So we are going with it, and it will probably be a disaster, but we are going with it. So Northampton in first place, Hartlepool in 7th. My audio's off a little bit, bear with me. Sorry about this. There we go. Sorted. And Northampton straight out of the gate looking for something. Sutherland immediately on it. If we can get an early goal here, perhaps, that would really open up the game for us. We could just chill a bit and relax here. But Northampton's so defensively sound, with good reason. They've only conceded 8 this season. It was meant to get to have enough power on the ball. We've conceded 19, which ain't great, but it ain't bad either compared to last season. Oh, Pinnock has managed to make room away from Contreras. Can he do anything with it? He tries to play it to the middle. It's come off Sutherland. Comes back to Pinnock, and a hold by Conti after initially fumbling it. You get away with that one, but Northampton, that's what they can bring. They're top for a reason, boys. They're top for a reason. This ain't no easy fucking game. This is going to be a challenge. Ojeda's getting a big vote of confidence here because Roberts is exhausted. Moffat making a run in. Try to pick up Murillo. I'm not sure I'd stayed onside anyway. I couldn't find the ball through. Moffat attempted to try and catch up. It's played into Conway. Galloway's messed it up. And it's going to be Conti to bail out. Galloway's just allowed Conway through there. And Contreras couldn't get across enough in time, but thankfully it was a poor shot and an easy save for Tiziano Conti. It's Northampton corner. Header in, off the line by Douglas Moffat, back in, and again away by Moffat. Ojeda further clears it. Very close to 1-0 Northampton again. If it hadn't been for Douglas Moffat, it would have been a lead for the league leaders. Sutherland getting in a bit of a pickle here because there's so many players around them. Galloway play out to Murillo. Curtis Mills, best defensive team is Northampton. It's going to be hard to break him down, but we could still maybe. Ojeda, this is, like I said, a great opportunity for him. Into Rodriguez with a header. It's going to fall to Palacios with a header. It's a cross goal, but nobody there to finish it off. Could have been 1-0 Hartlepool. Contreras beautifully just intercepts that. Ojeda now once again in space, causing issues on the right hand side, the Spaniard. Ball in is not great. It took a little longer and he did a whole turnaround which didn't need to be done. Poor ball in the end. Now Hoskins can make room down the left here. Don't commit to it, Galloway or Contreras. Whichever defender is on that side, do not commit to it. Let Moffat do his work there. Because if we commit a centre back out there, then it means a gap is left in the middle. And I don't want a gap being left in the middle because he'll just take advantage of that. The way they're playing this season, they're top of the league for a reason, I'll tell you that again. Ojeda. Tried to knock it. Tried to drag it back and knock it to Mills, but the drag back was a bit slow and the pass to Mills never came. Good tackle, Contreras. The other Northampton man was way offside. Cochrane. Just try to keep it away from the home side here. It's been a bit of a one-sided affair so far. Had a half chance with Palacios, but that's about it. It's been mostly Northampton, which I thought it would be, to be honest. They're top of the league, like I said, for a reason. I'm not going to say it anymore. I'll try not to anyway, I'll probably forget. Murillo going to try and take one from range. Tapia is there. Like I said, he'll drop into the defence when necessary. I was going to say necessary or required, and I nearly said both. Required, I was going to say. Sutherland cutting out again, but he'll be a big loss if we don't get promoted. He'll be a huge, humongous loss if we don't get promoted. Nicolas Palacios. He's back healing it for some reason, but it's worked. Just about. Rodriguez. I think Cochrane might have just edged offside. Slightly early from the Scot. I tried to play it as quick as I could. Heavy touch. Ball forward. It's going to fall to Sutherland. Contreras with enough strength to win that one out. He is a big boy. And he seems to have found his feet again after that injury, which took him out for most of last season and really caused us defensive issues. We're a bit more defensively sound. There's still going to be the odd, well, I say the odd goal, still going to be plenty of goals conceded because defending in this game is bad, and I'm bad at defending anyway. It doesn't really add up. Palacios into Cochrane. Mario's gagging for it. Can we play it through? Rodriguez. Nope. Guthrie cuts it out. There's either going to be a lot of goals or not many goals in this one, to be honest. And it's become not many goals so far. I expect Northampton to score first. I still think they will. But thought they scored a lot sooner, to be honest. Contreras can get that away all the time in the world to Murillo. Knocks it to Cochrane. I thought it'd be a couple of goals up to Northampton if I'm being truthful. I didn't have the faith in my team to keep it at 0-0. It has been all Northampton. We barely had a chance, but Cochrane, now Rodriguez, could knock it onto Ojeda, who didn't make the move. It's into Mills. Off the edge of the box, it's the weak foot and it's off target. Wondered if maybe I should have passed it, or instead of passing it to Ojeda, I should have just taken the shot on with C-Rod, but it didn't really seem conducive in that situation. Seven minutes from the break, and it's still goalless here at the Six Fields, which I'm happy to have, with Northampton being the far better team in terms of creation, if nothing else. Sutherland going to try and close on Pinnock. It does get closed down, but he's just going to have to run out for a corner. I don't trust trying to clear it there, to be honest, although it might lead to a goal for Northampton. Earlier save in the match from Tiziano Conti, so very early on. I think it was the first shot of the game, perhaps. But yeah, I had to just run that out. There's no way I'm going to get out of that situation. Headed down by Ojeda off Mills, but it's kind of just bounced off Mills. Ball's been set up here, and Conti, good save again. I was trying to get Sutherland or Contreras across, and I couldn't. Took an extra half second to switch to him and nearly cost us, but the shot was saved by Conti anyway. And another corner for Northampton. The Six Fields faithful here are behind their team, obviously. Why wouldn't you be? Contreras should head it, only as far as Guthrie, I think it was, there for Northampton, but it's way off target. I thought Contreras, I knew he would win the header because he's a very tall man. I thought he might get a bit more distance on it. Conti to Galloway. Now Moffat. I'm going to play it back here because he pressed a little bit with Hoskins, and he's quite good at the old pressing game, is that boy Hoskins. I think he scored against us last season with Northampton. A lot of people scored last season with Northampton because I think we lost 8-1 or 7-1. Ramon Murillo tried to, well, was thinking about playing for Rodriguez, but man right on him, and he didn't trust his ability, I suppose, to try that pass. Contreras, big legs in the way, and we'll get it away. And we may have one more chance to run it up their end. Ojeda has a bit of room to work with here, but he's going to need some support ASAP. And it's a poor touch from Vicente Ojeda. And it'll be cleared for half-time. 0-0 at the break. I'll take that, honestly. Could be worse. Northampton have been very good. And if they get the goal in the second half, they deserve the goal to take them into the lead. But I'm happy to hold on for as long as I can here. Maybe try and smash and grab in the second half eventually. But not a bad half. 0-0 at the break. 1-0 to Sutton over Cambridge. 1-0 to Burton over Rochdale. 1-0 to Grimsby over Harrogate. 1-0 to Stevenage over Crewe. Newport drawing 0-0 at the moment with AFC Wimbledon. Gillingham leading Barrow 1-0 as well. Reading down, Colchester 1-0 down to Lionel Messi's Salford City. Walsall drawing 0-0 to Morecambe. Mansfield 1-0 up against Crawley Town. 0-0 between Swindon and Carlisle United, and then Forest Green 1-0 down to Tranmere Rovers. I've got hiccups still. It has been a very one-sided affair. We've had 3 kind of half chances, no expected goals, no real anything. 66-34 in terms of possession. We've had the ball, we just haven't been able to get through the Northampton team to take advantage of the possession we've had. 9 shots to 3 in favour of the hosts, with a 0.9 expected goals to 0. So not really a lot of attack going on here, at least for us especially, but no expected goals from either team. 0.9 for the home side and none for us. But second half, both teams will be pushing a bit more, especially the home side. They'll be wanting to lead at this point. And I'm surprised they're not, to be honest. We could be going for here. Ramon Murillo. We need a bit of moving here from Palacios. Takes a bit of time to do. Murillo. Cochrane. Rodriguez, is he on? He is on, but Guthrie. Timely tackle, brings it away. Galloway wins a header, but it's going to come to Northampton. Sutherland gets that half-baked pass. That was from Mills, but it's not locked onto him, and now it could be Northampton again. Pinnock's got past Sutherland, and the ball in the middle is taken away by Ewan Galloway, and we'll get it gone out here again. I expect Sutherland to get beaten there, to be honest. One of the best left-backs in the league, for definite. And it's Douglas Moffat with plenty of space here. Ball could go back post. It has not gone back post, and it's kind of just bobbled about, and we haven't been able to take a shot from that resulting ball in, which honestly we should have been able to do. Contreras, Mills now, and now Ojeda again on his right side. Needs to find a way around here. Mills has given himself as an option. I think he's onside. Rodriguez blocked. Murillo, save from Burge. Good bit of attack there. Got a bit lucky with it to bounce back to Murillo, but if I'd taken a shot a little quicker, it might have taken him off guard. Although a save from Burge keeps the score at 0-0. Yet to see a goal scored here at the Six Fields in this particular game. Of course, you knew Northampton best defence, but Hartlepool the best offence. Galloway might try one. Galloway has tried one. It's forced to save from Burge. Remember, Galloway used to be a striker, so he does have a little bit of shooting in his locker. And he's given it a try there. Forced a good save from Burge. Maybe looked a little bit more acrobatic than required, but it was a good save regardless. Calling the option short again, and I believe this is Curtis Mills coming short into Carlos Rodriguez. Ramon Murillo, Galloway. Can he find that bit of pace? No, he can't. Maguire is going to keep him on there, or keep on him. Back to Ewan Galloway. Need to find a way to get it away from Ewan Galloway, because now it's going to be a counter-attack for Northampton. Cracking tackle by Galloway. Somehow doesn't win the ball. Somehow still doesn't have possession of the football. Contreras gets across and gets it away. I'm honestly not sure how I've not won the ball with Galloway there at all, but it's okay. We eventually win the ball with Contreras, and now Aidan Sutherland does have room to move now. Maneuvering room. Murillo off to Rodriguez. 1-0 straight at Burge. We've been going a lot harder with a bit more attack. We've actually been managing to break him down in this second half. It's just finding that goal to maybe pull off a shock victory here. Ball comes through just about to Cochrane. Inside to Ramon Murillo, who finds it bottom right. And it's 1-0 Hartlepool. He's put himself into the net as well. Ramon Murillo. I said I think we need Ramon Murillo on today, and he's proven me right. He's proven me fucking right. The little Argentinian makes it 1-0 Hartlepool. It's been patient from Hartlepool, but we've eventually made it through. A bit unlucky from Burge not to save it. It didn't have an awful lot on it, but it's either bobbled off the floor there, off the pitch, or it's hit off the glove of the Northampton goalkeeper. Either way, it's gone in the back of the net, and Ramon Murillo gets only his 3rd goal of the season, but maybe a very important one towards a playoff, possibly An outside chance automatic promotion race this year. If it gets too easy, of course, we'll be switching up the sliders ever so slightly. But these are the ones I used, the same ones I used for the United career mode, except for I took the pace back down because in League 2, I feel like the pace should be the same. Moffat, that was for Mills. It's not gone to Mills, obviously. Otherwise, it would have gone to Mills. But good move, Contreras. The big present to him today. Can't get off the man. Shot from range, straight into the hands of Tiziano Conti. Contreras and Galloway seem to be it, by the way, in defence. Not always perfect, but today have been very good. And that does mean McDonald probably will need a loan spell. I want to keep McDonald about because he was so good with Contreras out with injury. But McDonald putting in a hell of a shift while he was, and I want to keep him involved. Cochrane, Murillo, Mills now. Going to try and knock it in. It was meant to go to Rodriguez, but I think it actually locked on to Palacios. Murillo off to the edge of the area. Tests Burge again. Sutherland to Palacios. Second half had been a far better team and deserved the goal based off our push, but Northampton are only a goal away. Get straight back into this one. Galloway, good tackle again. The touch from Sutherland was heavy. A rare mistake from Aidan Sutherland. Contreras is committed out there where I didn't want him to, but Tiziano Conti makes a save. We're going to make some changes because tiredness will be setting in now. Ojeda's not been bad today, but we'll bring on Roberts for some minutes, as well as Marius Thomas and Alan Humphreys up top. For actually Rodriguez, because Maria does have the goal, so. When the ball next goes out of play, if it does at all, the changes will be made. Moffat to Ojeda. Mills, he's got room here, he just needs an option to play it to. Ball into Palacios, it's headed down, and as Murillo tries to go in for it, it's grabbed by Burge, and I can't get back around the goalkeeper here with Murillo. There we go. Pinnock's been found for the goal kick. Can we hold on, boys? Will it be a big 3 points in the season? Sutherland pressing. Doesn't get to keep the ball though. Played on. Galloway in the way. Pickpocketed, but it'll come through to Conti, who gets it away. Tojeda. That was meant for Moffat, but it's not locked onto him at all. Contreras closes it down. Oh, it's poor. We're panicking here at the back, boys. And it's off the post, the underside of the post from Pinnock. We were panicking big time. The tackling was absolutely fine. It was just the playing the ball out of the situation didn't seem to work out. And the header back from Ojeda was poor, and it really played us back into trouble. We've got minutes left to play here. Some late changes to freshen things up a bit. I'll look at this next episode and think it was a playable highlights game, but it's actually been a full 90-minute game that we have been, I would say, the better team on, to be honest. Roberts spots Humphreys. Mills is on, I think, here. Does need to play it back to somebody. Humphreys is there. Humphreys is available. It's a good save. It's kept in by Palacios, but it's going to be a corner after the tackle. But Alan Humphreys knows he had a huge chance to put this game to bed. Took it on his wrong foot, really, I think. Although if he's left-footed, then he took it on his right foot, which is actually his left foot. Sometimes the audio likes to cut out like that. I apologise. I don't know why it does, but it does. Palacios. Mills. Might as well just play it around, honestly. We've got nothing to lose here. Murillo going for a second. And Burge. If we can just keep out this end, boys, we've done it. Not many minutes left. But ultimately what matters is if we get these 3 points sealed, we have beaten first place. And we've given ourselves a hell of a start to this episode. Murillo's come alive in the second half. And he obviously got the goal. Marius Thomas from range is blocked. I'll probably do it. Roberts will get one more. Roll of dice here to try and make it two. It's tackled away by Koiki, but we're not going to give a fuck. Because it is a win at the Six Fields for Hartlepool United. That is huge. We've just beaten the league leaders. We played our game to perfection. The defence, immense. The keeper, fantastic. The midfield controlled it when they had the ball. And then, of course, the goal Finally the breakthrough, but we did get the goal through Ramon Murillo, which means a 1-0 win over the league leaders, a clean sheet as well, and a fantastic start to today's episode. You got to love it. If you don't love it, you hate it. Fair enough. I love it because it's my team. Ramon Murillo with the goal that made a difference. It was not a fantastic goal by any means, but it did go in the back end net, and that's what changed the scoreline to 1-0 to us, and eventually earned us the 3 points. So take a look at that goal again that separated the sides ultimately. Cochrane taking his time, wasn't getting closed down, and Murillo was in space just to scoop it into the right corner. I thought it was at first just a simple finish, but it must have either hit off the floor or hit off the glove of Burge here. Let's watch it again. It's bobbled over the hand of Burge in the Northampton net, so that's very unlucky. But we'll take what we can get this fucking season. We'll take absolutely what we can get, and it was nearly equalised by Mitch Pinnock late on. Cochrane panicking, trying to play the ball out. It's good interception, and Pinnock off the outside of the post. This is as close as Northampton came on the day, and it could have been a point saved for the home side, but unfortunately for them, not to be today. Should take a look at the stats actually before we go into the player performances. So take a look at this: 68 to 32 in terms of possession. We're we're ball hogs really, but having the ball means we can make our own plans really. 13 to 12 in terms of shots, with 2.4 expected goals to 1.6. In the end, we did deserve it off our second half performance. Northampton were all over us first half, but then we came into the game second half and got the goal we needed. Ramon Murillo got the goal, but man of the match goes to Douglas Moffat, and he has got a very good future about him after this performance. It was a very good performance from him. Kept that left side silent. There was nothing from that left side of the Northampton attack, and that's all because of Douglas Moffat just marking it with his life. He did fantastically. Ramon Murillo with the goal, like we said, and an 8 rating. Contreras, Conti, the whole back four. Contreras, Conti, Sutherland, and Galloway. All those four, as well as Moffat. So back five, I guess, technically, if you're including the goalkeeper. Fantastic performances to prevent a Northampton goal today. 7.9 for Contreras, 7.8 for Tiziano Conti, who got a clean sheet. 6 saves today after the 6 shots on target from the Northampton boys. But nothing really too troubling, ultimately. Aidan Sutherland, 7.7. Good performance from him as usual. Galloway, of course, he's growing into that centre-back role quite nicely now. He had a couple of iffy spells last episode, but so far today, he has been fantastic. Palacios, creating off the left as well. Didn't get an assist or a goal today, but very creative still as usual. Knows the passes and knows the plays to go for. Ojeda doing alright. Quite a decent play from him today. Could have been a bit better in some certain situations, like putting the balls across, etc. But otherwise, it was quite good. And then Cochrane, of course, getting the assist and a 6.8. The Scot being brought off late on, though, but he did get the assist for the all-important goal. Man of the match for Northampton, if you're picking one. I don't think they made any substitutions by the looks of it either, which maybe was what they needed to try and get back into the game. But man of the match goes to Ali Koike with a 7.6, and their goalkeeper, Lee Burge, maybe deserved a little bit more today. Kept us quiet in that second half for a long, long time, but eventually a bit of luck gave us the win. 8 shots, 7 saves, a goal conceded from Lee Burge, and ultimately a win to open today's episode against the league leaders. It's not just any win, it's a win against the team at the top of the table. Maybe not top of the table after anymore. I can't speak. I was trying to say was not top of the table anymore after that loss, but my words mixed around. Continue at this lovely little unbeaten run we're on. But we're not obsessed with it. We're just obsessed with trying to get potentially playoffs this season. That's what the board want. That's what I think is realistic. If we can get above that, that would be pretty good. But at the same time, I'm not, putting too much pressure on myself. If we can get the playoffs done, that's fine. Even if we don't win the playoffs, we will lose Sutherland, which will be a pain in the arse. But even if we don't get the playoffs done, then we know what we're capable of for season 3. And again, if we get autos, might be better. But we'll see as the season continues. That was a very good performance, a very mature performance from both attack and defence. We knew we'd come under pressure because, yeah, Northampton, top of the league, but we did very good. Contreras and Galloway especially. But of course, man of the match goes to Douglas Moffat, and I can't decline that really because it's probably the right person to give it to. Ojeda loan offer. We're going to decline the Ojeda loan offer for now because we don't have a backup to Roberts, which at the moment is Ojeda. We can maybe call Munoz's loan short and bring him back in perhaps. Lebohang Malanga is someone I do want to send on loan. Sent Pats with a short-term loan offer, and he will get that move. Now the Humphreys loan agreement, he will go to San Jose Earthquakes should he accept it. And something is happening here, something's cooking up. I don't remember what I finished with transfer business last episode, so this could be a player sale, it could be one of the loans that I've agreed just there, it could be anything, genuinely. Domenico Mancini, he is going to Kilmarnock for the rest of the season. I believe that was one I agreed last episode. So hopefully we'll find some game time there and come back better. We'll just have to wait and see, and the inbox will probably be the Mancini loan going through. We'll definitely save after that. Big 1-0 win over Northampton. My brain takes a second sometimes to compute. I don't know why. How does that change the standings? We got up into 5th. Have we knocked Northampton off the top? No, they still remain top. Salford must have dropped points then, ultimately, right? They drew 2-2 against Colchester. Okay, and that's how the league looks. For now, not too shabby, to be honest. We're in the conversation, but so are a lot of teams. 4 points off the top, which ain't bad. But we'll see how the rest of the season goes. Stevenage next on the agenda. They're also probably vying for a playoff spot. Doesn't look like it right now because they're in 11th, but they're only 2 points off playoffs. 2 points between 6th and 12th at the moment. And I know it's only 12 games in, so it's still very, very close. Nothing is secure yet. And Grimsby finally got their first win of the season. Who did they beat? Harrogate. Okay, it makes sense because Harrogate down there too. So that's fair enough. So Stevenage up next. Before we continue, let's get into a pre-match press conference. Have a conversation about how we're going because we're going quite well. Narrow win, 1-0. To be fair, I'll take any win over Northampton. I thought we were going to lose, so I'll take whatever result that's positive in our favour in that one. We've got goals in us for definite. It's just a matter of can we have a very good defensive performance again, like that. What kind of bad run we expect from our Hartlepool team? You mean the unbeaten run we're on? Must suck. I don't really understand where's the bad run. I don't think we've lost since September. I think we're nearly in November now, aren't we? Can't pick and choose your games. If we're going for playoffs, we're going for some kind of promotion to the league above, we have to give it all in every game. Now, what poor form are they on about? I'm just going to have a look here. So, a win over Northampton, win over Salford, win over Newport, win over Gillingham, draws against Walsall, Colchester, Swindon, a win over Mansfield. We haven't lost since the 16th of August. So what poor form are they on about? We've on a cracking run of form. If we beat Stevenage or draw to Stevenage today, we'll have been unbeaten for 2 months. That's not poor form. There's a reason my manager rating is back at full, back at 99. Because we're doing a very good job. Get a streak of 5 wins this season. If we win as well today, that objective will be chalked off, I believe. This is the streak we're on right now, isn't it? It is. So if we could beat Stevenage today, that'll be done. Should be good too. So we'll get into that. Against Stevenage. Before we do, news stories. Burge Burgess' save stops Hartlepool doubling lead. Hartlepool United came close to doubling their advantage against Northampton Town, but Burgess' heroics in goal prevented Tshabalala's side from building on their lead. Maybe give the sorry to Ramon Murillo, you know, got the win, but you know, it's me. Pretty sure Stevenage got a massive win over us last year as well. There's a lot of teams that did, to be fair. But we're the ones above them this time. Excuse me. God. If you heard that, I apologise. Jesus Christ, I think it was going to be like that. Right. Hartlepool versus Stevenage. They've got 5 back. I'm already scared. And they've got Brunker starting, which also makes me scared. We're going to just change this. Oh, Contreras up to 70 again. Back to where he was pre-injury. Change this up a little bit. We're going to get Clement Bernard to run out. Feel bad. Especially as he got a big win. I think he was the one that got the winner against Newport. And we'll also give Nathan Wood a game. Harry Howell will come back in as well. And that's how we line up for this one, except for Maxwell from Moffat. I think Moffat has firmly established himself now as the leading right back. 2 years younger, same rating, cracking performances from him. I just want to take a look at Contreras here before we continue. Has he got any potential tag? He hasn't yet. Still very much got a lot of growth in him. Some of the stats are already done, like his stand tackling 72. That's going to be it. That's fine. But some of these stats look quite nice. If Sutherland does go and we don't get promoted, Contreras will probably step up as the captain again, like he was before his injury. But up next then, Stevenage. Another team that'll probably be battling near the top as we get into the season. They're 11th just now, but a win would see them actually go into the playoffs. So it's not all over yet for them, especially as we're only 12 games into the season. It's not over for anyone. Even Crewe and Grimsby and Harrogate can still get those playoff spaces, and probably one of them will, know my luck, and it'll be at the expense of me, probably. But anyway, Hartlepool versus Stevenage at Victoria Park. It's Conti in goal, Sutherland and Moffat as the full-backs, with Sutherland captaining the side. Contreras and Galloway as the centre-backs, Mills and Bernard centre midfield, with Mills sitting behind and Bernard sitting in front in cam. Roberts off the right, Wood off the left, Howell and Rodriguez leading the line. And then we've got the Stevenage side, which I'm very scared of after the last appearance against these guys. It was a big loss. But if we could win this, we'll do our win objective that the board want. And also, we may even be in an automatic spot by the end of the day. So let's see. Hartlepool versus Stevenage. Here we go. I'm just wondering where we're going to finish by the end of this episode. Harry Howell, 3 goals in his last 3 games. They all came in 1 match. I'm excited, to be honest, because this could be our 5th win in a row. And even if it is getting a little bit easy, we deserve it, to be honest, because we've been playing very well. I mean, hell, we beat the team that Lionel Messi plays for, so it's been a very good run. Ultimately, we don't win this, the objective goes back to 0, which is fine. But I'd take a point out of this, really. We've got some good goal scorers, especially at number 13 and the number 32 on the bench. So I'm not exactly Gonna cry if we drop points here, but I'd like to win for the objective purely, obviously. Then we've got Harrogate after this, I think, which should be winnable because they're doing quite bad. And I believe it's oh, who was the fucking one? It was the next. The one after that was playable highlights. Rochdale, I think. And then first round of the FA Cup against Colchester, which I will take a win there if it means losing the rest of these games for this episode, because I do want to go on a little cup run, at least further than I did last year. And then it was Barrow in the Pub Johns, which we were going to playable highlight. I've absolutely messed up there in Moffat. But Galloway covers. I love how the sun's come out now. It's fucking pouring it down early. You get the 4 seasons in Scotland one day. But I've done all I need to do outside today. Been to the gym. Been to an appointment as well. Just chilling. Getting this episode done. And then I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of my day yet. Good passing here. Till Bernard. I knew that was going to go wrong as soon as I spoke. The idea was correct. The pass itself is just fucking woeful. Good tackle Contreras. It's just done that thing where it likes to do that. I know what I'm on about. Double block from Galloway. Like a tackle with Contreras and it just kept him going for whatever reason. Galloway's there. Huh? Okay, what's going on there then? Did I not have the ball? Was the ball not in the possession of Galloway, no? What's... Alright, we have to take a little gander here. I wouldn't say terrible defending. I'd say defending was good and the ball kind of just got away. Conti could have done a bit better, but it's Brunker who's one of the best finishers in League 2. I just want to see how Galloway's lost this. I'm not complaining about it because it looks like it makes sense the way it's come out of his possession, but I just kind of want to see how it's come away from him. Because I've got a touch with Galloway here. Okay. So touch with Galloway. Right. I'm confused how this touch ends up like this. Unless Galloway didn't touch it at all. So Galloway touches it. Does it go through his leg? It does. Okay, that's fine. I'm used to that. It just bounces around. Bounces off his shin. And he's nutmegged with that pass. And it's smart play, but I thought I had it with I thought I had it covered Galloway, and Conti should be doing better here, really. It's come off his foot, but not enough to save it. It's 1-0 Stevenage. Fair enough. No worries, Jordan. I'm doing good, mate. Hope you're doing well as well. You missed the first game of the stream, but this is the second game out of the 6, so you've only missed one. Not too bad. Galloway. Stevenage are going to be a bit more difficult to beat because not only they've got 5 at the back, they've got some very capable strikers. It's not where I wanted to play the ball, and the ball's just bouncing off my players to them so far. Bernard, Roberts, Harry Howell is closed down. Claiming for, I think Rodriguez was claiming for a foul there. Obviously wasn't, but claim for whatever you want, mate. You can get it. I want it to be Galloway a lot longer. That doesn't make any sense what I was trying to say. I wanted to be Galloway a bit ago, but the player switching delayed and we're back to square one apparently. So competently defended and so smartly defended last game that we got a clean sheet. And then we're back here. What I just want to switch player maybe a good 3 days earlier than what it did. Amazon Prime was not there on that player switch. And Brunker gets around again. Conti, poor again. He's a menace, this kid. And if I remember correctly, I don't think he's a regen, is he? Poor ratings already. Try to find Brunker. There he is. Already on an 8. No, he's an actual player. I thought it might have been a regen. We might be able to get him. He's been fucking scoring for fun. Whereas he's been ridiculously busy. He's been watching the video to keep up. Hit, miss, and lives. It's not too bad. I mean, the videos are good to keep up on, obviously, but it's not the same as watching it live, is it? ultimately. But if you got work, you got work. You can't always catch everything, really. If it gets busy, there's always the videos. At least the videos are there. It's not like I go live and then it just disappears from the ether. Roberts, lad. It's making me stay as my right back. Okay. Yeah, this could be a very ugly one. The way it's gone so far. I've got no wood out there. I mean, I've got wood, obviously, personally, but none of them stopping that from going to James Wilden. Brunker needs to just... I hate Brunker, man. Oh, yeah, slide a good second after I press the X button there, Bernard. That really helps. Got a foul against Roberts, who I don't know why he's there. He's a winger. Should have a player switch against the game? That'd be fun. Yeah, I know. If you could just... it's a foul... Sorry. How? You're going to show me the replay. Don't just say, oh, it's a foul, that's it. Because I want to know what I've done. Oh, he's caught him a little bit. No way is that a fucking foul. Fuck off. This man needs to toughen up a bit. Team's falling apart. I know, since you came in. We're doing well before you came in. That's what I'm losing to. 2-0 to a Stevenage team and pass it off the park like that. We might lose our win streak objective, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, more chances to do it. Mills. 2 wood. It's just annoying because we're on 4 wins in a row. It'd be nice to get that 5th, but probably what happened. Sutherland. This is an incredible comeback. Mills. Bernard. Oh, just pass it with some ability. Why the fuck did I start Bernard? Goodbye Galloway to intercept the pass. I should have just started Cochran. Wood. Just can't find a way through this fucking defence, man. The passing's been poor up front for me. Creation's been bad and defence has been woeful. Brunker needs to just fuck off. Sutherland's come across. I don't know where Contreras is going. Probably a Brunker hat-trick very soon in this game. He's gone for a shot. Held on to by Tiziano Conti. Passed off the pitch. Sharp. I didn't pass off the pitch. You saw that. They passed off the pitch. Realistically, alright. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days, okay? Roberts. Bernard. Right, Bernard, I don't want to make a first half sub, but you're really getting on my fucking nuts right now. Really annoying me. That's offside. I thought for a second that we're just going to keep the play going there. I was like, hold up. I brought fucking forward my centre-back so he'd be offside. It's marginal to fuck, but they've not drawn the line right at all. His foot's further forward than that. Bernard having a howl. He's having a stinker. He wanted the game last game, and I didn't give him it. So I'll give him the game this game instead, and he's been fucking shit. I didn't give him last game because it was against the league leaders, which thankfully we won. This game has been very poor from us. Oh, now Howells decided to be a fucking idiot. Got it. Served so well. Which way they're going to go with this? That way, I guess. Contreras can get across because he was marking somebody else somewhere else. I don't know who, because it was only Rasmussen up there. It's a good save from Conti. Stevenage have been better, obviously, but it's just annoying because it's our 5th game that we could win in a row to get that objective done. And it looks like we're going to have to wait more time. Hold on, is that the Roberts that I loaned them out that's playing? Straight at Conti, he knew where it's coming from, and nearly rolled it to Rasmussen there. It was meant to go over the top of Rasmussen to Sutherland, but he rolled it along the floor. Sutherland now giving it to Harry Howell, who could make a bit of room here. Leaves the ball behind nearly. Leaves the ball in the middle, and the ball in the middle is poor. There was an option there, perfect, but the pass was just dog. Clark for Stevenage. A hell of a first half from us, to be honest. See what's coming and get for the 5th straight win in a row. It's not being it at all. Galloway gets enough of a foot in. It rolls through to Tiziano Conti. Wood into Sutherland. Mills. Rodriguez. I wanted to get to Howell, but the ball just simply refuses to go to the one player that is in the most space. Contreras comes across eventually. And that'll be half time. Not a great half, to be honest. Defensively, we've been alright. But the 2 goals are quite stupid. The first goal was a little bit dumb. But happened. The second goal should have been saved, 100%. Both goals should have been saved from Conti. But he's made up for it since. Just those 2 early goals that have really fucked us up a little bit in this one. We've got time in the second half to pick it up, but not great so far, boys. Sutton drawing 1-1 with Forest Green, 1-0 to Tranmere over Swindon, 0-0 between Carlisle and Mansfield, 1-0 to Walsall over Crawley, 1-0 to Morecambe over Colchester, 1-0 to Gillingham over Lionel Messi's Salford City, 1-1 between Barrow and Newport, 1-0 to Northampton over Wimbledon, Crewe leading Harrogate 1-0 in the battle at the bottom, 1-0 to Rochdale over Grimsby, and Burton Albion leading Cambridge United 1-0. I joined in, the team fell apart. Yeah, you're a curse. We've had no shots. We've not had any opportunity this first half. They can't break down the Stevenage defence. Stevenage deservedly in the lead. 59 to 41 turns of possession in our favour. We've had enough of the ball, but just can't find that way through. 7 shots to 0. At 1 point to expected goals to none. We've been shut down quite well here. Maybe need a bit of a faster striker. Bring off maybe Harry Howell for Ramon Murillo at some point in the second half, as well as Bernard coming off definitely at some point early on in the second half for Cochrane. Because Bernard has been shit. I think he's completed a pass, if I'm being honest with you. James Wilden takes it straight inside Sutherland. He's been cooked there, to be honest. But Contreras, good tackle. Corner goes the way of Stevenage. Victoria Park not too well today so far. Fans here will not be enjoying this performance. Could be our first loss in 2 months. Which honestly ain't bad. Say where we came from to where we're at now, it's a lot better than what it was. Good save at the near post from Conti. Good ball through, to be fair. Yeah, fucking Sutherland got absolutely done. And our team's getting absolutely done here. If it wasn't for Conti, I know he let in 2 that probably were savable. If it wasn't for Conti, it could be 5 or 6. I don't want to be Contreras here. I want to be someone who can go close, not Contreras. Why is Contreras the one going close? I hate this game. Good save, Conti. Oh, Brunker somehow missed the rebound. That looked like it was in my goal, though. What happened there? Right, so it was a good play through. It looked like Brunker put us in the back of the net for a hat-trick. It is wide. But it bounced off the board. Into my goal, look. What? Okay, it's the ball. It's focused on the other ball boy's ball. But look in the background. Look at the background. I thought it had gone in because it bounced off the backboard and through my net somehow. Silly game. First rebound goal they haven't scored. I know. First time for everything. Goal kick goes Hartlepool's way. There's still time for us to get back into this, but we actually need to make a shot at the opponent's goal first before we think about scoring. Yeah, I've had enough for you today. I don't know what's up with you. Living close, mate. Blood is blind. Yep. Well, it went to the back of my net off the glitch thing, so shut up. Blood might have been deceived. Shoot at Conti. If they're going to shoot like that, it's fine. Bernard. Probably you've gone for the match winner in Newport to play like shit today in Mills. Okay, it's not quite how the pass was meant to go whatsoever, but we move. Oh, can I switch to my centre-back earlier, man? Good job, Conte. I wanted to be Galloway earlier, and then when I did get to Galloway, it dragged me the wrong way. I hate this game, and it's fucking shite sometimes. Mills, you're going to have to fucking pull off something special here, boy. Rodriguez. Bernard completes the pass finally. It's only taken, what, an hour? Mills to Bernard. Why have you done the pass like... Why did you need to stretch out your leg for a ball that was right next to you, mate? Sutherland. Mills. I still think we've had a shot on their goal yet. We've had nothing to do. Harry Howell. Bernard. We're so fucking well organised in defence, man. I can't pass it forward because I got that marked. I can't pass it backwards because I got that marked. They're just a very good defensive team. Fair play, I guess. And then Contreras just walks through men, apparently. But at least we got the ball back. Moffat to Sutherland. It's on to Wood. No shots today, boys. Howell into Rodriguez. Can he turn and shoot? Nope, he's going to have to play it through to Bernard. Oh, yeah, that's the final straw for you, sir. That's the final straw for you. You're going off anyway. But I'm very mad at how he's been today. Hasn't completed a pass. And the first shot of the day ends up like that. It's taken 68 minutes to produce that. I might as well just not play. I could have gone to the toilet and produced that in 68 minutes. Could have done it in 68 seconds. Oh, fuck off. Good block, Moffat. And ball comfort Conte. Good job, Moffat. Fair play to you there, fella. The reason why he's starting, he's getting a bit more involved than Maxwell was. And again, he's running straight behind the fucking Stevenage player as well, so I don't know what the fuck the point is. And Brunker's going to get his hat-trick because I just fucking praised that bastard and he goes and does something stupid and then Brunker gets a hat-trick. Whatever. You drag so many shots well wide of the goal. It's not intentional. I'm aiming at the goal. It's just some of these players are just shit at shooting. Conte should be saving that as well. Some of the saves he pulls out are really good, and then he just lets in the easiest shit. But look at these. Who moves like this for a pass? Look at Moffat here. So Conte gives it to Moffat. Plays it onto, I believe, Galloway. I don't fucking know. No, he's not playing on. I don't know who he's playing onto. Played it onto someone. Roberts. And then as I try to get it back to Moffat, he's like, oh, let me just run behind the player. Yeah, that's a smart idea, mate. You absolute fucking idiot. I give you praise and you just let me down like that. Well, 3-0. Stevenage. No surprise. They've been a better team. And this Brunker kid is on something. He's only scored 2 before this game. Could I not just sub him off? I can't. Look at him! Fuck off, you little rabid dog. Cochrane. Wood. Can we get a goal just to make it look respectable? We ain't getting anything out of this now. Curtis Mills is blocked. Again. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. Rebound goals. Fuck it. I won't put the ball that far wide. Alright. Sometimes it doesn't go on target. Finally got a goal anyway. It won't be enough to salvage anything, but at least we got one. It's bounced beautifully back to Curtis Mills. Very lucky, but goal's a goal, ultimately. Too tired, really. Brunker kid that they've got is an actual Haaland at this level. I think he was he was like second top scorer, but like he was only like 2 goals behind, about 7 less matches or something. He's fucking ridiculous. Wish he was a regen. I'd use the fuck out of him. He's very good. I just wish they would sub him off. There is still time for something here, but again, we've been shit and not really deserved it, and also I don't know if we can create it. Give it a go. Rodriguez, save from Bologna. Palacios. Rebound goal merchants, it's come full circle. I love it. I don't care. Oh, they not brought Brunker off, but they brought off Clark for Smith. Most English substitution you'll see. Wood makes way for Palacios. I don't think we're getting anything out of this, but I can believe, I can dream, alright. Rasmussen's had 6 shots and Rodriguez has had 1. That's Rodriguez's first shot of the day. 81 minutes in. Roberts cut all the way in and taking the shot on. If you ain't going to pick him up, you might as well give it a go, innit? Fuck it, bring on Mario as well. He likes a little late goal. I mean, it's been Stevenage's day, but we're trying to get back into this late, but it's probably too late, really. Try again with Roberts. It worked nearly the first time. Galloway. Okay, that's... Where's he got the ball there? Roberts. Cross to Sutherland. Sneak in! Oh, I thought he was going to sneak in. I'm pretty sure their goalkeeper just hit his head off the post. Sutherland nearly found his first goal of the season. Fuck's sake. This attacking pressure ain't going to mean anything if we don't score soon, boys, because we won't have enough time to get an equaliser. Roberts. Got 9 million defenders in the way. We're continuing the pressure, but we ain't going to get anything, I don't think. Keeper's been good. We've finally got some chances on the board, and the keeper's been good at saving them. Except for, obviously, the Curtis Mills goal. He didn't save that, did he? Fucking knob. Roberts again. No, it's just over this time. You know what? Probably sums up our day. Maybe I should have passed it off. That goes in. We probably have a chance. Very small chance, but now I think the chance... Whatever chance we had is, in fact, probably gone now. Moffat didn't pass it the right direction, but that's okay. We'll try again. There might still be time here. Moffat's taking a heavy touch. Default to Cochrane. Ramon Murillo doesn't get the ball. It's taken away, and that's probably going to do a deed for today. 6 minutes, though, of injury time. James Wilden's just playing it across his whole back line. What a prick. Cochrane, good tackle. Doesn't get the ball. Cochrane, good tackle again. It'll come to Moffat. Okay, that was meant to go back to the goalkeeper. Why is it not looked onto the goalkeeper at all? Probably too little too late. We can maybe get one more to make it look a bit more respectable. Roberts. Rodriguez doesn't receive the ball because it goes behind him. How? No, like, it's funny, haha, sometimes, but, like, have lost the ball there. I've got it back with Galloway. Palacios, if I get a goal here, I'm going to be fuming, by the way. Okay, good, thanks. I didn't want the goal there, to be honest, because it would just made me more annoyed. 3-1 loss. Unfortunate, but what can you do? They're the better team. They've got a fucking power-up called Brunker, who just seems to be an absolute weapon against me. It's hat-trick today. We got one back from Curtis Mills, but the win streak comes to an end. And probably to a team that deserved to take the win. Brunker's a fucking menace, man. Is there anyone I could just... I might sign him just to release him and put him on the free agents. And he's got no club then. I'm joking, but, like, you know, sometimes it's tempting. They're the better team. We came back to it a little bit in the second half, but just no attacking intent for the majority of the game means that we fall to a deserved defeat, to be honest, ultimately. 61-39 in terms of possession for us. We've had plenty of the ball, just couldn't find the breakthrough. 15 shots to 8 and 4.3 expected goals, 2.3. I could complain about the way they scored their goals as well, but there's no point because they deserve it. Bit of an unlucky day for us today. Galloway with a 7.8 goal man of the match. Solid at the back when Brunker wasn't being an absolute menace. Otherwise, it was a bit of a shit show at the back. Tiziano Conti did concede those early goals, brought it back a little bit, and then conceded the third goal that really kind of put the nail in the coffin. But decent otherwise. 8 saves. It could have been a lot more for Stevenage today out of the 11 shots on target. Curtis Mills with the goal. for us, and 7.3. Cochrane once again with the assist, 6.5. He seems to be an assist merchant at the moment, so long may it continue. I ain't complaining at all. As for the other side, of course, it's Brunker with a hat-trick and man of the match, 9.1. No surprise there. Clark having a good game as well, and an 8 rating for him. Van Kooten was strong at the back as well. The whole defence was very good, well, until the end, obviously, where we got to go back, but still. Both assists, or 2 of the assists, came from Rasmussen with 7.5. And their goalkeeper, Enrique Bologna, didn't need to do much until the end area of the game, but when he did get called on, he did well. 69 rated, not bad. But sorry, pardon. Why are we just signing? Why are we all just going to sign fucking big rating players? Salford get Messi. I mean, it's only 76, but still. I'm about to go to the free agents and just fucking sign all the good players. You got Tito Marquez, who might be quite good. Might be someone to keep an eye on. Where does he play? I don't know where he plays. We'll have a look in a minute, but that's not a regen. He's 66 already. I'll have a nosy at him. So what's his name? Tito Marquez. Remember that name because I'm going to go have a gander here. Have a nosy. It's a loss, unfortunately. Ends the win streak. And the objective has failed. 1 win before the end of it. First time in 2 months we've lost though, so I'm not complaining at all. And it probably was a deserved L. Couldn't last forever. Can't win them all in it. We had the goal machine and we didn't. That's pretty much where it went wrong today. We were good otherwise. Defensively we were fine, except for when Brunker had the ball. And it took us... The problem was it took us 75 minutes to actually attack. I don't think there'll be some harsh words in the dressing room. We're not gonna get mad about it. We had a good run. We're exceeding expectations at the moment, in my opinion, anyway. 2 months unbeaten. I didn't expect that. And it was going to come to an end at some point. Bloody fucking Kai Brunker, man. He's a little prick. Mill's development schedule. No. Please don't tell me that's his potential. Please tell me he can grow elsewhere. Okay. Oh. God, had me there. Fucking hell. He's probably going to cap out about 70-something, but still. I thought his potential was 68 for a second. I shat myself. And a rolling cash transfer offer. I don't really want to part with him, but I don't see how he's going to get back into the squad after the injury. So it's probably the correct move. We're going to try and push the fee up a little bit. Could have maybe given him a loan, but I don't think his potential was overall fantastic anyway. Rodriguez has a potential tag and Cash doesn't, so that's kind of how he gets to stay in. And then Harry Howell, of course, our project for this year, seems to have done quite well so far. And Ramon Murillo, I just like him. So I like Cash as well, but he's not as good. Fortunately, after the injury, it's kind of held him back. Tell you what, meet in the middle, 375. That coffee mug needs washing. But alright, fine, 350. Yell at me. They are Finn Harps. I'm not going to argue over 25k, am I? We'll take that, hopefully. Hopefully Rolling Cash can get better in his home... Well, I guess it's his home country. I don't know where Finn Harps play. I don't know where they are located, so it might be in Southern Ireland. He's going to Ireland anyway. Lucas Fernandez, who was this? Oh, this was the guy we were looking at. I found randomly on the free agents, wasn't it? Ramon Alonso was one I was thinking of. Francisco Canales. A couple of names here we haven't decided on. The ones that were good out of those reports have gone to clubs now. But the ones that haven't, maybe with a bit of upside to them down the line, we'll keep an eye on as well. Lucas Fernandez is what I was thinking of, maybe. What was the guy who was just... Marquez. I don't remember his first name, but hopefully it'll come up and remind me. Plays for Oh, I just searched Stevenage. Wow, it was so much easier. Sometimes I plug my brain in, and it has results. Coffee mug looks grim, what the fuck. Their keeper's 41? Have they brought him out of the retirement home? He's not even retiring. Brunker's 29. I thought he was younger than that, I can't lie. The Marcos is 34. This must have been a free agent deal. And Tito Marquez, 18 years of age, 66 rated. We'll give it a short list and see what happens with him. And I'll probably forget by the time it comes through why I did it. Like I did with Fernandez there, I completely forgot I fucking scouted him. Right, we move on to Harrogate then. For that, loan deal for Bohang Malangu goes through. I mean, he's leaving the training centre and everything. He's leaving the club building, but he won't actually go till January. So this is a moot point doing this just now. He's gone to St. Pants the rest of the season, see what he can provide there for them. I'm hoping he works out, to be honest, because he's got a cool name. Some people with cool names might get a bit more treatment, some that don't. Although Ronan Cash had a cool name, and unfortunately, the deal has gone through to Finn Harp, so I'd like to have kept him on, but I don't remember what his potential was, and I don't think he would have grown much more anyway. It's a smart move, I think, to move him back to Ireland. 350k, we could have got 374 him, but 350 is an A, so we'll take that. And we've got plenty of depth in the striker role now, so we're all good. And this is another loan deal coming through. Some sad music. Despite the fact that it will improve his career. This is Alan Humphreys, who is going to go to San Jose Earthquakes till the end of the season. I'd like him to work out as well, but I don't remember his potential again. So we'll see how the loan deal goes. Why is the music always so bloody sad? Packed and left about 3 months early. I don't know why it does that. It's funny. They've all just gone home. They're not going to train until they go to their new clubs. So Humphreys, Cash, and Malangu, all them deals are done and we'll go through in January. Up next, it will be Harrogate Town. We dropped to 6th after that loss. So it's not a big drop. And Harrogate are having quite a pooey season. So hopefully a bounce back with a win here is the result we get. We have dropped down, and I think Stevenage, did they overtake us? What were they on before? 19? Oh no, they must have been on 18. So they're still about, they've only got 1 place, we've got down 1 place. Northampton still top the league. Salford still about as well. The one lady works at every football club in the world of football, respect her dedication. She just loves football. Loves the game. Alright, take a look at the news then, not that I really want to. Wait, I'll read it in a second, but hat-trick hero Brunker shines in Hartlepool win. Brunker scored the game's last goal to complete his hat-trick and help his team seal a 3-1 win against Hartlepool United. But this, Roma got beaten by Hearts. Excuse me? There's some silly results in this game, but that might be one of the silliest. As Hartlepool took on Harrogate, we're ready to go. No more other news, really. It's a battle between two of the clubs in the pursuing pack as Harrogate Town host Hartlepool United in the league. The 3 points look vital to both as they attempt to close the gap on the teams above them at the top of the table. Harrogate Town know that only a win will do enough for them as they play catch-up. Hartlepool United, meanwhile, know that a point wouldn't be a bad result. They'll be chasing victory nevertheless. We should see a positive, open game of football. There we go. The more you know, it's the same spiel every time, but there's nothing else to read, so I thought I might as well read it again. Refresh everyone's minds. And Northern Ireland beat their rivals, apparently. So Harrogate are in 21st. We should win this. The key word is should. We'll give Maxwell this one, even though Moffat's gone up in overall. And we're going to give McDonald a run up because he'll get very Gerv if we don't. So we'll do that. Sutherland. Bernard, get out. We're going to give Marius Thomas a run out. In fact, for now, we're going to do that. Swap them over. No, we won't because he gets a -1. We'll leave him there. Roberts, Rodriguez, Murillo today, I think. And Palacios as well. And heck it, we'll give a game to Logan Duncan. This could be a mistake. So, this is the team we're going to use for Harrogate. I'm confident we'll win this, but if I've rotated too much and we lose, then that's on my own head. Be it. Duncan in goal, Sutherland and Maxwell as the fullbacks, so Sutherland as the captain, Contreras and McDonald as the centre-backs, Mills and Thomas as the midfield options, with Mills centre midfield and Thomas at cam, Palacios left wing, Roberts right wing, Murillo and Rodriguez as the strikers. Before we go in though, I think I am going to put McDonald out for loan in January because Tomlinson's better, Galloway's better, in terms of overall at least anyway. Tomlinson's got to do up to a 60, and I think he's still only 16 years of age. He does have a good potential. Can I fucking scroll down the cunt? There we go. 60. So he is about... I think we're going to keep Tomlinson around and maybe loan out McDonald. Because I do want McDonald to succeed. I'll do whatever I can to make that happen. But today, it will be Harrogate Town versus Hartlepool. This is the third game, it is, isn't it? That's not Curtis Mills. I mean, Curtis Mills does have those stats, but that's a Harrogate player. There's only three more games, but 2 of them are playable highlights. There's only 1 more after this that I'm playing the full game of, which ain't too bad. I think once I get to the Championship, I may start doing every game, rather than the Premier League, because the Championship could be fun. But League 1 and League 2, you kind of just want to power through a little bit. Decent side. I don't know why it's struggling. You've still got fucking Ricky J. Jones as well. Still don't know how they pulled that off. And why he's on the bench is even more surprising. Win, please, boys. I believe that Armstrong kid, I don't know if I can call him a kid, he looks about 40. But the Armstrong guy on their side scored 3 or 4 against us last time we played Harrogate in what I believe was a 6-1 defeat. I might be wrong with that information, but we were a changed team. We've grown in terms of maturity and we've grown in terms of brain cells, I think. So we just need to see if we can grow in terms of beating Harrogate this time rather than losing to them. Especially since their season start has been poor and our season start has been quite good, if I do say so myself. We've only lost 3 times. Out of the first 13, I think it is. Which is, I'll take that. And the 2-month unbeaten run just coming to an end. We need to bounce back here, boys. Harrogate versus Hartlepool. I didn't check the stadium name. Weatherby Road. I remember that one. Oh. Okay. Thought I made the... I thought I made the tackle. I'm just going to have to refresh my mind, because I might not have done. So, as he goes through... Oh yeah, I did make a tackle. Okay. Just gets a good bit of touch. Lucky touch, kinda. But tried to keep it in with Sutherland. It's gone for a corner, Harrogate early on. Balling could be a good one. The way kinda McDonald gets it further clear. As far as Williams, Palacios, cracking tackle and good play. Get to Rodriguez. Marius Thomas. Out to Maxwell. In to Murillo. Off to not right. I can't shot the instant replay. I was about to shot the instant replay, but I can't. It locked onto fucking Palacios. You saw the red arrow go above Palacios' head. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm tripping. It was meant to go to fucking Rodriguez, who was literally there on a play. It was a cracking ball through to Murillo. Just needed to knock it off to Rodriguez, and it didn't work. Mills to Marius Thomas. Now Rodriguez. Roberts. Thomas. Murillo. Palacios. Oh, it's a cracking save. To the corner, I guess. looked as Thomas is being battled. Wish it still showed where you're passing the ball in replays. I figured they watched my streams and they saw last year how many of my passes went wrong. They're like, we better take it out. Mario off the edge of the box is going to be closed down here. We need to find a way to shoot this to not get closed down and countered on. McDonald. Mario. Rodriguez wasn't meant for him, so I was a bit concerned about, or not concerned, more surprised that it went there. Because it was meant for Marius Thomas, but it's fine. If it led to a goal, I wouldn't have complained. It was just a good tackle to stop Rodriguez on that occasion. Thomas. Sutherland, good tackle. Throw in Harrogate. Sorry if you could hear me move my mic there, I'll just move it slightly closer to my mouth. Patterson's shot should have been held onto by Duncan, but it's a save anyway, so I'm not complaining. So many Harrogate players there, and they could have maybe made something a bit better than that shot there and gone 1-0 up, but it didn't happen. You gonna let me stay, McDonald, or am I gonna switch player? Yep, there we go. Mills picks up the ball and can go. He's got the gas in his tank. He's got the gas in his tank. He just needs an option in the centre. Ramon Murillo. It's gone fucking past him. Oh, I hate this game. Roberts wins it back. Rodriguez. Oh, it's blocked. I've run the whole way with Curtis Mills and it's just gone past fucking Ramon Murillo there at the critical time. Oh, Jesus. Tackle Moffat. Or Maxwell, I think, today, actually, if I remember correctly. Sutherland, Mills. Is it Maxwell or is it Moffat? Never mind, it's gone to the right mid instead. We'll never know. Although the right back is making a run through. It looked more likely for that ball to go to Thomas there, and yet still somehow locked onto Maxwell. Good block by McDonald. Ball goes back to Harrogate. Contreras takes out Angus. I'll be able to. I'll try to switch to someone that wasn't Contreras there, and it would not let me for the month for Sundays. Good play. Patterson puts it over the top. I don't know if it was a save. It wasn't. Goal kick. Harrogate going for this a bit more than what I thought they would, but I suppose they're in 21st and they need a win, so it makes sense. Adds up there, try to get out of that spot where they're in the bottom area and try to get back to the spot there in the top area. I believe they were in playoffs last year, were they not? Or at least close to them. Mills, poor touch, and a penalty. But we could take advantage of the mistake there as well because Mills was still on the ground. Really liking this fucking right hand side, didn't they? Sutherland's having a lot of legwork to do. He's doing it well so far. Contreras to Mills. Murillo. Into Rodriguez. Roberts back to Rodriguez. Murillo making a bit of space. Oh, it's such a fucking poor shot though. Should have been a goal. I should have put that. Well, I aimed for it bottom right, but it's gone towards the goalkeeper a bit more than I would have liked. And we've left Thompson in space here. Not what you want to be doing, especially since they've been going down that side the whole game. Contreras. I hate this game. I hate it. If they'd scored from that, I'd have screamed, by the way. Because Contreras all he had to do there was hit it softly away. But a touch apparently went so far away from that, I couldn't do anything. I'm not blaming Contreras for it. It's just such a stupid touch system. That wasn't for Murillo, it's for Rodriguez. Struggling, and it's just not... We shouldn't really be, is my point. Contreras closes it down. He's really becoming a good fucking player in the side, an important player in the side as well. Maxwell nearly passed it off the pitch. It somehow gets to Roberts. It's worked. Marius Thomas. Rodriguez does have that pace. Cuts inside. Carlos Rodriguez, what a finish! 1-0 Hartlepool. He scores it again. That should be 2-0. It doesn't count like that. But good charging run in and a powerful shot to find its way into the bottom left. The number 9 scores his first goal in what feels like forever. 7 seasons from now, the Hartlepool versus Wrexham Champions League finals give you special. I bloody wish. I don't have Wrexham in the game. I didn't put him in League 2. Maybe should have put him in for Rochdale or something. Maybe do a Wrexham or a Notts County one next year, or whoever goes up for the playoffs. I believe it's between Notts County and Chesterfield, the final. Oh, you fucking what? Good choice, Duncan. He was kind of toying between coming and going. He went and putting a good save. The ball was a bit weird there, going through, but it was smart from Logan Duncan to close that one down. Thompson's wondering what the plan is from his corner. I don't think it doesn't look like he knows how to take a corner. McDonald should win that because he's a fucking tall Scotsman. And Rodriguez will get it away with a bit of his pace, but does need some support here. Turns around, manages to find Marius Thomas. Holds it up back from Maxwell now. Not on the right is Roberts. Rodriguez asking for it, but the ball somehow doesn't get to him, despite me directing the pass quite literally at him. Contreras does not get that. Sutherland gets a touch. How many bad touches do you want to give me before they score? It's bobbling about all over the place. These bounces are really not favouring me today, ladies and gents. It's a lead at the break, but my God. Bit ping pong there to end the half. Carlos Rodriguez has the goal to put us into the lead. Oh my God, this game's a headache and a half. This game is a headache and a half. But I'm happy to be leading. Whether we deserve it or not is probably a different matter, because Logan Duncan has been fantastic in goal today. I think Harrogate honestly deserve it, but see me caring about it all. 1-0 to Burton over Sutton. 1-0 between Cambridge and Grimsby. 1-0 to Rochdale over Crewe. 1-0 between Stevenage and Wimbledon. 1-0 to Northampton over Barrow. 1-0 between Newport and Salford. 1-0 to Carlisle over Walsall. 1-0 to Forest Green over Swindon. And that is all the games that are currently occupying my scoreboard right now. Looking at the stats, I thought it was a bit more one-sided than that, but maybe I'm just underestimating my boys. 56 to 44 in terms of possession, 5 shots to 4 in favour at Harrogate, but we have the more expected goals, 1.4 to 1.2. And when I say more one-sided, I thought it'd be more in Harrogate's favour than what it is. So I'll take that happily. Contreras has been carrying defence. McDonald's been doing very well as well, but we know McDonald's good. It's just trying to find him game time. With Contreras back and Galloway being strong in defence on his day as well. Also got Tomlinson, who I'd like to give game time to. It's just difficult trying to find McDonald. Maybe I'll loan out Tomlinson and keep McDonald around. Robertson, Roberts even, do you want to make the moves? Bit late now, but it would have been nice. Look, as I call him Robertson, he's very upset about it, even though he didn't know I was going to call him that yet. Good tackle. Be a throw in. Roberts wants a foul. I don't know who's getting the throw in, to be honest, because it might have actually come off Roberts last. Angus comes off. I didn't see who came on. Jones, I think it was. Oh, it's fucking... Oh, it is fucking Jones. When I saw Jones at first, I didn't realise what Jones it would be. It's fucking Ricky Jade, fast boy. He'll tear apart my defence. Maxwell, good tackle. I'm wondering if a Galloway sub-on might be the move if we're dealing with a faster striker, because Galloway has more pace than McDonald. Oh, Thomas, put some effort into the pass, fella. McDonald picks up the ball, plays it off to Maxwell. Thomas try to get back to Maxwell again, although Roberts has intercepted that pass. Useful, that. Cut in, to be fair. Off to Mills. Taking a heavy touch, but not being closed down. And I was aiming for Murillo, but Rodriguez picks it up off the edge of the area. Might as well give it a try, because it was taking fucking forever and I was getting bored of not shooting. But ultimately, like, please just go to the right player sometimes. He doesn't have to go all the time. McDonald, please go back to your situation. Maxwell can see this one. See? Believe. Boss called me to work on my day off. Let's bloody go. I have a spare train laying around. You could run me over with, mate. Jesus Christ. Just say no. You're watching the best stream on Twitch. Maybe you want to like agree, but just show me my stream and you'll be like, ah, fair enough, understandable. I've got no fucking centre back here. How? Like, can I just switch to fucking Contreras, please? It just wants me to stay at McDonald for the rest of my life. And no offence to McDonald there, because I've given it a try, I've committed with him and tried to go in. But I could not get my number 5 at all. I was just not allowed to control Contreras. Logan Duncan's been nutmegged, which is quite funny, I guess. But it's just so stupid. Why can I not switch between my centre-backs for about 3 business days? Oh, this game's a fucking joke sometimes. I've committed with McDonald, yes, that was the whole plan with him. Then I thought once I committed with McDonald, go Contreras and try and close that down. The game was like, nope, you're not switching to him, you're not having him. Oh, it's a fucking, it's gonna be one of these. It's gonna be one of these where the whole momentum turns its head now. I don't have the patience for one of these fucking games. It's such a stupid goal to concede, and it's purely because I couldn't get my fucking centre back. Oh, Palacios, just put it through the gap. The gap is fucking so big. You just can't put it through that gap. Oh, yeah, Contreras now it's been done over. Muldoon shouldn't get that and doesn't. Showed him a Jabu Tshabalala and Finlay Alexander highlight package and he said I'm good to stay home. Yeah, makes sense really. I'm going to bring on Harry Howell. Murillo hasn't really lit it up for me today too much, in my opinion. And we're going to bring on Cochrane as well. It's not I don't have anything against Cochrane. I just want to try and give other players some chance. But maybe I should just keep the players that can do stuff on. And we're going to bring off McDonald for Galloway. Nothing against McDonald because he's had a good day, but I think we need a bit more pace at the back. Triple change, try and go for the 3 points here required. Because we don't want to, like, no offense to Harrogate. I don't mind dropping points to them, but they're in 21st, so at this moment in time, I don't want to be dropping points. Oh, Mills, just release the ball, fella, and you wouldn't get fucking dicked like that. Oh, it's just come away from Rodriguez at the critical time. I don't know why Palacios is one trying to recover this. Did I not? Oh my god, Armstrong's hit the bar. Did I not line up with any centre mids? Palacios is one tracking back there. Where the fuck are my centre mids? Where's Thomas? Where's Mills? I brought on Cochrane, but still, where are they? Where is Cochrane? Where are my midfielders? Is my point. Wouldn't be massively upset if an asteroid landed on me and only me right now. I read that as Android at first. Fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, it would be a bit painful, I suppose, but... I mean, it gets you days off work, to be fair. You fuck off sliding in, mate. I want to like you, Ricky J. Jones, but you're being a prick. He's not really been much of a prick, to be fair. Oh, I can't find the final pass because I just cut it down. We might have to settle for a point here, boys, because this is fucking doing my nutting. And even then, I think we might be fighting for the point still because they could fucking win it. It's a poor shot from Armstrong. I tried to get Contreras in the way to block whatever the plan was there. I think it might have done enough to scare the Harrogate striker off. Sutherland, Cochrane, into Mills. Roberts is making a bit of a run. Great, so runs, but it's fine. Rodriguez. Cochrane. I was trying to get to Harry Howell before he ran offside. Couldn't. Now we can. Oh, he's fighting, but he's a tiny man against a huge centre-back. We don't have a huge strikers besides Rodriguez. Oh, how long do you want the advantage to be? I've probably tickled him. I've probably tickled him. The ref wants to give a fucking advantage for about 3 days. Everything's 3 days, by the way, in case you're wondering. My only measurement is 3 days. It just feels so fucking rigged, this one, a little bit, I can't lie. Since that stupid goal, which, granted, was kind of my fault. Oh, fucking hell. He's absolutely fumbled that. That should be 2-1 Harrogate. We fucking were awful there defensively. I didn't throw it there, to be fair, so I'll have the ball back, thanks. Sutherland. Palacios. Cochrane. Howell. Try to find a way through, but he's getting fucking fouled all over the joint. Oh yeah, and the advantage for me just goes away. Yeah, alright. You know what, that's fine. Cher's getting an exception, it's going to bounce nearly to them. It tried its best there, but none of their players went for it. Roberts to Howell. Rodriguez, please. Rodriguez, please. Shoot the ball in the net! He's off the post! Oh! They're probably going to play for the point, and I don't blame them. Then again, they're fucking pushing for a 3 here now. Oh, Jesus. How many minutes we got? 4. Alright, Harrogate corner. How did this game switch so quick goal in lately? I've no idea, mate. FIFA, I guess, is the answer. Only answer I can give there. Muldoon's come off. That number 12 is going to come on and score the winner, isn't he? I don't even know who it is. Fuller in. Roberts heads it away. He's ended up on the floor. It's going to be a throw into Harrogate. We need a counter if we're going to win here. We need to get the ball first to be able to do that. Roberts does get the ball. Get fucking pressed to shit here. Palacios. I can't get it through. There's nobody on my team's moving. They're pressing me fucking fantastically. I've won the ball and it's just not coming to me. Oh, can I just fucking clear it? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking the point. This game's been so shit. This game's been so shit. I'm taking the point. I'm running with it because I can't get the ball out of my area there. I put a tackle in and the game's like, let's try that again and see if you can do it again. A 1-1 draw, you know what? It's probably a fair result, but it's just annoying because they're 21st. They were good today. Their goal was a bit interesting, but otherwise they were good. They deserved the goal they got. Oh my god. That second half just turned. Did you see how much it turned? Fully scripted, absolutely. It just turned so much in their favour after the Patson goal. I just couldn't. And then Rodriguez hit the post late. I was like, yeah, that's probably the fucking coup de grace for me not getting a win here. Bollocks. Well, his points dropped, but at the same time, not much more I can do really there. 60-40 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 6. 2.5 expected goals to 2.2. I guess we'll take it. Probably right result, but I just feel like we should have won that because they're 21st. Carlos Rodriguez, man of the match. He tried absolutely everything to win us it, but wasn't enough. Got the goal and an 8 rating, to be fair. Maxwell cracking at right back. The right back situation is fully sorted. We've got Maxwell and we've got Moffat. And I think we've got some guys coming through the youth academy as well that still might take one of their places. It's a bit mad at that position. Logan Duncan having a good day. At 1 goal was very stupid, so I'm not going to blame him too much for letting it in. But at the same time, it's just such a silly last 30 minutes, really. 6 shots on his goal, 5 saves, 1 conceded. It was a stupid goal that we conceded, but wouldn't let me go Contreras, and my keeper got nutmegged. And the assist came from Marius Thomas, who otherwise didn't have a fantastic game, but did get an assist in 6.3 to give us that goal from Rodriguez. Man of the match for them was Thompson, with an assist and an 8.1. The goal coming from Pattison and a 7.8. And decent performances all around from them as well. Oxley, 4 shots in goal, 3 saves, 1 conceded. But yeah, you know what? I'm low-key happy we didn't fucking end up losing that one. Ricky J. Jones, I thought he was coming on and going to go win it for him, but that shouldn't have been so difficult, really. But at the same time, draw's a right result. Can't win a ball. If I did, it'd be too easy. we've not had any stupid scorelines for a little bit. Well, I say a little while. What I really mean is we've not had any stupid scorelines this episode yet. I am disappointed we couldn't keep a clean sheet, but what can you do with fucking? They're just getting fed goals and chances. Are you worried that your team is going to end up losing? Yes, I was terrified. But, yeah, I'm happy we didn't lose. Probably right answer there to speaketh. Surprised a few people by playing Thomas as a right winger. Does this game know where I'm actually putting my players? Thomas was a fucking cam. Thomas was in the cam spot. I hate this game. It doesn't even know what it's on about. No wonder I can't get any fucking results. Right, well, it's a draw. I'm a very upset boy because of that draw, but at the same time, it might be right. Brandon Steele, loan offer. I kind of want him to work out, but also I don't know how he would on the wing, so he might need to move into a centre mid if he's going to work, or even a striker. It says he can play striker, so that might be a move to try. But I just want to see if Brandon Steele can work out on his loan. So he's gone to, or we've accepted one from Alanyaspor. Whether it goes through is a different matter. Marius Thomas is happy to be a winger. That's cool and everything, but I didn't put you as a winger. You were cam. And the agreement has been made by Alanyaspor, so it's not up to Brandon Steele if he's going to accept that. Up next, Rochdale, and it's a playable highlight one, this one, thank God, because I need a fucking minute to compose myself after that. It's getting very tight in these playoff areas. I think we've had a good start to the season, though, because we're actually in the playoff race. But Northampton are fucking off quite a bit now. They're probably favourites. Although Salford should probably be the favourites because they have Messi. It's weird to think that at the start of this episode we beat Northampton 1-0 because they've just gone on and decided we're going to lose that and just move on. They bounced back perfectly. Whereas we bounced back not really because we fucking drew. But not much we could do there. Bottom end of the things, crew still stinking up the gaff. But like last year, they'll probably come through and get better. So Rochdale, playable highlights up next for this one. Save over, so I don't lose the progression. Wondering why there's a Chelsea save, by the way, there. My mate wanted me to sim a season with Chelsea and see how they would do. Because he thought they'd win the league if I simmed a season with Chelsea, and they came 7th, so almost realistic. But I didn't make any substitutions, or not substitutions, any signings or anything. Rodriguez is a fucking pacey boy for his height. He's coming through looking good. This exciting prospect is looking nice. Rodriguez will be the guy, I think. He is going to be the season 1 to season done. There might be a couple of candidates as well, but the main one I'm thinking right now is Rodriguez, season 1 to season done. Galloway's stats are really coming up a bit in the defensive areas as well. I'd love to see it from him. For this game, it's playable highlights, so I might try a couple of different players in this one. I haven't used in a while. Who have I not used in a while? We'll try Smith out on the left. Why not? I've not used him ever. See what we can do. And Nkosi can have a run out as well at right back. I know he can't go left back because Sutherland is a beast. So we'll give Nkosi a chance because he's getting very upset spaghetti. And I'll give Tomlinson a run out as well. Right. So that's going to be the team for the game against Rochdale. Yeah, I'm using Bernard again. I don't know how that's going to go. But a lot of their players are tired, so if we can take advantage of this in the playable highlights, that'd be fantastic. So the team for us today, Conti in goal, Sutherland as captain and left back, and Nkosi right back, Contreras and Tomlinson as the centre backs, with Mills and Bernard in midfield. Mills further back, Bernard further forward. Smith off the left, Roberts off the right, with Howell and Rodriguez leading the line. It should be 3 points, but it really depends on which scenarios go where. They'll probably get 3 penalties in a row or something stupid, so we'll see what happens. At Victoria Park, however, it is Hartlepool United versus Rochdale. Playable highlights. Let's get into it. First playable highlights game of the day. First of two. Second one will be against Barrow. It's also the final league game of today, I should mention too. Because after this is the first round of the FA Cup against Colchester, which I'm going all out for, I don't give a fuck. And of course, we've got that match in the Papa John's Trophy group stage against Barrow. I'm hoping with Hartlepool, the board have said round of 16, and obviously that ain't going to be doable. But I'd like to at least get to the third round, see if we can face a Premier League team, get a good away day, something like Man United or Chelsea or something like that. If not, then we can't, but it would be nice, you know. Improve on last year's round 1 knockout from Salford, I think it was. But that is the team we got for the final game of the league. It is playable highlights. So win today will keep us in the playoff spots. I think anything else will probably mean we drop out to end today's episode. But it's always going to be a race, these playoffs. So it's going to be highly contested. It's going to be a very contested one, the playoffs. Which is what I'm scared of. But I would like to I'd like to end today in the playoffs. They've got 2 goalkeepers on the bench. Interesting. And a very tired team. 7th, not realistic at all. Mid-table at best. Yeah. Well, the game decided to give him mid-table. Or does give him 7th. United finished 5th, which is probably going to be realistic as well by the end of this fucking season. Alright, playable highlights underway. We get the first chance. Free kick with Nkosi on it. Hopefully his passes will go correct. Oh, it's Bernard. Oh, it's Bernard. Passport probably make it to his player. Roberts. Cuts it back to Rodriguez. Oh, it's just past the post. Carlos Rodriguez. We get another attack here, though, I think. It's going to be played over to Mills. We're going to need something on here. Does have Harry Howell. I'm scared he'll get bodied because he's fucking 5'6" or whatever. Very tiny boy he is. Harry Howell to Bernard. Roberts is there. Is he on? He is, but it's a block. Ah, there we go. Penalty kick for Rochdale. There we go. Knew it come. I called it. I didn't say it. Well, I said 3, but I knew 1 would come for Danny Lloyd. I just remembered that Rochdale were the ones who knocked us out on penalties in the fucking Carabao Cup as well, so no surprise they got a penalty. I would have played this one otherwise, but it's the first round of the FA Cup and I want to do my best in that. So I'm playing that. Fuck's sake. I'm kind of annoyed, you know, because I knew they'd get a penalty. Tomlinson should win that because he's tall and Contreras can get it away. We go. Hopefully we'll get a penalty, you know. Be nice. Mills. Howell is running with his man there. Rodriguez. Okay, need some options. Going to come to Bernard. Rodriguez into Roberts. 1-1. Ethan Roberts equalises here at Victoria Park. Just had to be a bit patient there, got a little bit lucky, but they got penalty, so I guess it's fair. Fair is fair in that one. Ethan Roberts equalises from a Rodriguez assist, and now a Rochdale attack. 70 minutes in. Are we going to get another chance to maybe find a winner here? I doubt it, but you just never know. Don't want to be too pessimistic. They might get the winner. Watch out. Tomlinson, good tackle. Just going to kick off the pitch to McDonald. Is it put McDonald right back? It's an interesting one. Roberts. Just get a random attack in the middle of nowhere where they've got all the defenders back. I don't get any penalties. Harry Howell. Rodriguez. I don't need any penalties! Oh, it's offside against the Peruvian though. I thought that was it, boys. And now, oh my god, what is this? Are you fucking kidding me? How have they fucked that up? McDonald's has been put right back. I hate this game when it does stupid substitutions. Blocked by Bernard. That'll do it. You know what? I'm a bit annoyed, but it is a point. We could have won it, but Rodriguez was offside. And that'll leave us on 24 points in today's episode in the league. Where that leaves us standing, or in the standings, I don't know. I think we might have just dropped out of the old playoffs for today, but it's always going to be a constant race for those spots. And if we're dropping points, other people are going to take advantage of it. Roberts getting the equaliser after a Lloyd penalty put Rochdale up. Points are shared here at Victoria Park. It's absolutely fine, I suppose. Is there a way I can check the Rodriguez goal again? Was he offside? Oh, I don't know. My eyes might be deceiving me. It did look offside, to be honest, but my eyes might be deceiving me. Oh, I don't know, you know. Oh, when the ball's played, yeah, he's ever so slightly. It's fucking that close to getting a victory. Unfortunate for us there. 8.1 for Roberts, 7 for Rodriguez, and 6.6 for Howell are our best rated players. Lloyd gets a 7.7 for putting a penalty away. Fair play to him, I guess. Taylor was 6.9 and Graham was 6.6. 60 to 40 in terms of possession in favour of Rochdale. That's how you can tell I didn't play the game. 7 shots to 5 and a chance each. Both converted, I guess, ultimately. So not too bad. A point, I guess, we'll take. Definitely offside, yeah. I just wanted to check because I wanted to win. I knew it was offside. I just wanted to, you know, see if I could find any way around it. Right. Where do we finish? I guess we'll sim up to Colchester and then see where we finish for today in the league. Youth squad monthly reporting as well soon. I don't know how many of these players are going to be sticking around. Hobbs has got fantastic potential, but his overall stinks. Did we not do his plans? I swear I did his plans. He's not a left back. He's got 28 defending. This man's a striker, or at least an attacker. Put him to Cam. I was going to say he's not a left wing back. That might boost him a little bit. I swear I did these. Did I not do them? Okay, well, we're doing them now. This kid's a winger. Of course he is. Everybody's a fucking winger, ain't they? Ollie Dalton, please tell me you're in at least the right place. Although you are already a left mid. Ugh. I'm moving you to centre mid. Don't care. Move you to Cam. I'm not interested in your excuses, mate. We need some more Cams and less wingers. And Blake Anderson, he's 60 rated already. Where the fuck did this kid come from? I don't remember getting these. This man's not actually bad as a centre mid potentially. The game disagrees with me though. We'll go with fucking. We'll stick with a full back. Actually, what height is he? Yeah, 5'5". I don't remember picking these guys up at all. Maybe I did and just forgot to fucking put plans on them. Every academy player you sign is a winger. Even though a keeper, is somehow still a winger. I know we're winger central here. Some of these are getting their positions changed now, and some of these are working on their stats. Some of them are maybe called up soon. We'll maybe loan them out rather than just chuck them in the squad because I do like the players I've got. Sorry, boss, but I got to say my piece. I hate being subbed off at the best of times. That last game, I'm absolutely convinced I could have turned a draw into a win if you'd left me on. I was sure I'd get at least one good chance before the end, and now we'll never know, will we? That's 2 points dropped. Mate, I don't know why you're getting subbed off. It's the assistant manager that handles all that. Why he's subbing you off? He's trying to fucking throw his club in the dirt, I swear. I believe this is Brandon Steele. Completing his loan to Turkey for the rest of the season. See if he can get any experience and any better in terms of a footballer. The problem is he's a winger, which doesn't help his case at all, because he's not even that good on the wing. He seems to be a bit... I mean, he wasn't great in centre mid either, but he was better in centre mid than he was on the wing. He's gone. He's gone for 6 months. He will be back, unfortunately. Depending on his growth, it may be going on the permanent in the summer, but we'll see. Right, advance to Colchester. I think the reports are in, boys. I think the reports are in. We're going to see what people are saying, what people have got here. Darlington Balogun. What a fucking name. His potential sucks, but I might have to sign him for the name. Oh, you can't just give me good names and expect me not to sign him. Darlington Balogun, overall 49-65, potential 58-78. We're bringing him in. I don't care. The name sways it for me. Paul John, overall 42-56, potential 49-65. It's also a good name, but he's shit and we've not got enough room. Godson Hassan. This is it. This is the lad. He's a left back off the map here. We're going to have to release someone who's going Balogun. Oh, it can't be Balogun. No, I'm calling him up. Don't care. But overall 53-71, potential 68-90. Godson Hassan gets straight in the team. And Benedict Hassan, overall 37-51, potential 57-79. We shall reject. Scott Evans, he comes back from Peru, hopefully with some good attackers to work with Rodriguez. We'll see. Borja Crespo, overall 42-58, potential 55-75. Unfortunately, will be turned down. Mario Sanchez, overall of 45-61, potential 51-69, will also be turned down. Ramiro Rodriguez, we can't have another Rodriguez. He's going to be turned down anyway because he's bad. But we can't have another Rodriguez. Overall 39-53, potential 55-73. No thank you. And then Felix Dominguez, decent little name, but not decent little player. Overall 38-54, potential of 47-65. So Peru sucked for the first month. That's exciting. And then Neil Mann from Japan. That wasn't meant to rhyme, but I kind of pushed it a little bit there. And some of these names are going to be... Izzy, if you're watching, I'm sorry. These names might suck. Genki Yamashita, or as he would say in Japan, Yamashita Genki. Overall 45-61, potential 58-68. We're going to decline. Nishimura Nobuhito. We'll do it backwards because I'm nice like that and I respect Japan. Overall 48-54, potential 53-73. Takagi Katsuki. Overall 48-64, potential 68-90. It looks kind of decent. It's a difficult one. Do we want to take him on? Who do we have to eliminate here? I don't want to promote anyone else. McNeil, sorry mate. As some of these players round out on their potential, we have a bit more idea. And then Watanabe Taiyo, overall 35-49, potential 51-71. We're going to say no to him. Plus the youth scout thing is full anyway. Now, before I continue, let's make sure we've got plans on these kids, because I forgot last time. Godson Hassan is a godsend, in my opinion. Wasn't funny, I know, but fuck off. Please don't be a left back. Can you do anything else? Can you smile a bit more? He's a left back in. Oh, he's right footed. He could be right back. Nope, hold up, hold the phone. And Takagi Katsuki coming in as a centre mid, apparently. Is that correct? No, he's a winger. Silly me. I forget what we're really doing around these parts. Alright, well that's the academy sorted, and now it's a big game here against Colchester. It's the first round of the FA Cup. We want to try and go for a run. Round of 16 ain't going to happen unless we get blessed with the draws. But I would like to go on a little cup run. That was funny. Alright, mate. If you made that joke, you'd be laughing. But Godson Hassan will stay in the academy for now. There's quite a nice academy brewing here now. Look at this. Some of these prospects look fantastic. And what we won't use, we can sell on as well. What we will use to the best I can. Bobby Hobbs might be one of those success stories. Luca Carpenter might not be one of those success stories. It will take a while for him to get there. Because I think he's probably better as a winger somehow. But some very decent players about. I don't really want to get rid of any of them. But if I have to, I will. Still more reports to come through. And the squad's nearly full here. We might have to we have to part ways with some of these guys. Darlington Balogun, shouldn't have promoted him, but we're here now. It is what it is. He's going to go out on loan. His name's Darlington Balogun. I can't turn that down, can I? Right. Oh, those 55 overalls. They'll get better, alright? They're youth academy players. They're probably better than you, which is, not surprising. Because they're going to be professional footballers, hopefully. Alright, so Japan, Peru, Nigeria is where we're at now, for now. Alright. Let's take a look at the news before we head into the first round of the FA Cup. Roberts, the hero in Hartlepool's draw against Rochdale. Roberts' crucial strike helped his team to 1-1 draw against Rochdale. Maybe shouldn't have done the playable highlights in that one, but we did, so cry about it. Pookie got a match ball. I thought he was still at Norwich, but he's actually gone to Rennes. So fair play to him for getting a hat-trick. And Asabi Mensah could be in line for debut. Did we not play against him when we played Colchester already? And, of course, League 2 Player of the Month shortlist, we are not there. And you might be asking why, because I'm very much asking why as well. Is that Roberts that we loaned out to them, Roberts, who's up for the Player of the Month? Matt for Walsall, Roberts for Stevenage, DeMarcos for Stevenage, and Stockton for Morecambe. And the Team of the Week finally announced one again. Are we in there? Ethan Roberts is for that game against Rochdale. So, hold on. Is that the Roberts that I loaned to them, Roberts? How's he doing? A little bit of intel here. Because if he's doing well, we're bringing him back. And we can get the Player of the Month award. No, he's gone to... Wait, did we... Where? Hold on. I swear we fucking loaned him to Stevenage. I'm going to have to use my brain here because it's not plugged in, apparently. I must have left it at home. Right. Hold on a minute. Is that a different Roberts that I'm thinking of then? Like an actual real person? Neves is a Brazilian striker. Fucking hell. Oh, it is. Never mind. I thought I loaned a Roberts out there. Well, my brain ain't working. I'm going to stop chatting shit and get into this game before I lose my mind. Right, so up next then, the first round of the FA Cup being played at Victoria Park. We have to go with our best because, of course, we want to continue. So get the boys out that aren't meant to be in. And where are you? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Palacios, sorry, Wood, and yep. So this will be the team for the first round of the FA Cup against Colchester United. We do want to get through, don't we, ladies and gents? So we're going to go for it as much as we can. And if we get knocked out, at least we know we've tried. It might be a bit of a goal fest, but we'll see what happens here. Conti in goal, Sutherland and Moffat as the full-backs, with Sutherland as the captain, Contreras and Galloway as the centre-backs, Cochrane centre-mid, Mills cam, Palacios left wing, Roberts right wing, with Howell and Rodriguez up top. How many games are going on? Let's have a look. Let's just put them all on. Oh, it's only 6. Okay. Cambridge, if you could do us a solid and knock Lionel Messi out, that'd be fantastic. Right. First round of the FA Cup at Victoria Park. It's Hartlepool United versus Colchester United. Final full game of today because the game against Barrow will be playable highlights. Because Papa John's trophy, A, we're already through, and B, I don't care about that pizza cup. Mate, I'm class. My left foot has been compared to Lionel Messi. Yeah, maybe when he was 3. I'd love a little cup run, but I don't. I don't know how far we'll get. I just want a big game against a Premier League side, and I'll be happy. Right. Two chances here. We either go through and go on a wild run, or we go out and cry, as our only cup competition will then be the Papa John's Trophy. All right, ladies and gents, they're playing 5 at the back. It's going to be hard to break down, but we will do our best.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
I was going to get a drink, but I think the game's going to kick off before I'll get a chance. Yeah, fuck it. I'll get it at half-time. Right. Kicking it off. Harry Howell, the first round of the FA Cup. We want to go for a... Excuse me. No. Book him. Book him? Oh, if Mills is injured in the first minute, I'm going to be pissed, by the way. Oh, he's actually got a knock. I hate this fucking video game. Galloway. Off to Mills. I'm sorry, Mills. You're going to have to play through it, mate. We're a literal minute in. Cunt should be carded. Roberts. Back to Mills. Problem is, as much as we're going all out for it, they'll be thinking the same thing. And Moffat tried to get round and maybe put a ball in. Didn't work. My morale's down now because my fucking player's injured. Good tackle Galloway. Firm but fair. Sutherland. Palacios to Rodriguez. It was meant to go to Harry Howell. It will now. Nearly bodied off it. Palacios. Curtis Mills. Is he injured? But is he going to score? No, I mean, he is injured and he doesn't score. Mate, never a foul. He's injured, the cunt. Right, short ball from Curtis Mills, please. Who is it going to be that gets this? Probably Roberts. Seems to be the one that comes for these. And it is again. Harry Howell. I mean, there's a lot of players going on there. Somehow Cochrane's got the ball. I think Sutherland has fouled one of them, but we'll get away with it somehow. Moffat to Rodriguez. Does get a little bit of a foul on him there. Rodriguez. Ball back to Roberts! Oh, do you know what? We'll take it. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I can't explain, but I don't care either. Ethan Roberts 2-2. And it's a lead here in the first round of the FA Cup. Rodriguez got fouled. The linesman saw it, but the game continued on, and Rodriguez lays it off nicely to Roberts. The keeper's had an absolute howler. It will count as Roberts' goal because it was going in anyway. It was on target. Not going in anyway. That doesn't make any sense. It was on target. But O'Hara has had an absolute stinker there, and it's 1-0 Hartlepool. Hate seeing this team happy. Why? Brandon Steele's gone. You don't have any hatred. Galloway has managed to get a back off of Ashley, which means it'll be a goal kick, Hartlepool. You're the one that voted for this team. Mills won't even run with his team and defend. That should be ashamed. If this is a fucking broken toe, I'm going to be fuming because he's one of our most creative players. And it could be taken out inside a literal minute. I'm just hoping it's a shoulder or something. Roberts. Should have maybe tried to whip it in. We're going to whip it in now and Moffat. Don't know what his deliveries are like, but Palacios gets a head on it. It's an easy save this time for O'Hara. Then again, the last one was an easy save and he let it in, so it could have gone anywhere. Cochrane picks up the loose ball. Mills, Roberts, Moffat. Knocks it back to Rodriguez. It's 2! Oh, come on, Hartlepool. That was a cracking overlapping run from Douglas Moffat. He plays it into Rodriguez, who bags the second inside 17 minutes. What a bit of play, and what a run from Douglas Moffat. If he still has the injury at half-time, we'll substitute him. If we're still leading, that is. I mean, O'Hara's vision was blocked by his defender, so he couldn't do much about that, but it's still a very nice finish at the near post from C-Rod, the young Peruvian. making it 2-0. And Victoria Park going ballistic. There won't be an undefeated episode today, unfortunately, ladies and gents. We did lose to Stevenage. But it is another decent episode in the books, I would say. If we can get through the first round of the FA Cup, I'm happy with it. Moffat, cracking tackle. Definitely going to be the right back of the future, I think. Now, Maxwell will still come in, of course, because I do still like Dave Maxwell, and he had a great season last season. But I think Moffat will be the starting one. Ball in should be headed away by Contreras. It is Roberts. I think it's got off his hand. We don't have balls on, so L for them. Harry Howell, has he timed his run? He has! He has! Harry Howell! It's not 3. I'm so shit at one-on-ones. That is the perfect ball played through by Cochrane, and somehow I haven't finished that off. I'm fucking pissed off with myself. That should be 3-0. That should be game over, game set and match. I've absolutely shat the bed on that one. Corner, Hartlepool. Should be fucking 3. Harry Howell, I'm so sorry, lad. I've let you down there. Rodriguez. Okay, that's just fucking poor. Shut up about the 1v1s. I know I stink at them. I don't need to be reminded. Rodriguez is shot way off target there, unfortunately. Went for it, and it didn't work out. Sometimes it's the way it goes. Sutherland to Harry Howell. Into Mills, who is still playing despite that injury. I'm wondering how wise that is of me. Moffat's done badly. Mills wins it back. What a tackle. The Welshman's still playing for the side. And it's gone past Rodriguez. If he's going to go past Rodriguez, at least try and lock it onto Howell. Kazim down the left now for Colchester. Ball in. It's found a Colchester... What? Right, I'm going to have to... let me just factor this one in a second. Contreras is right there, so how's it got around him is more my concern. We've left Chilvers in space, which, yeah, is stupid. We're idiots for that. But I've got Contreras right fucking there. I'll Colchester get one back. So you may think it was plain sailing. How close was Contreras to defending this then? Because it looked like he was... looked like I put him right where it should have been. Should have been there. He's jumped out the... Well, okay. He's jumped... Okay, it's close. Alright, pretty much it's close. And it's a good finish from Chilvers, to be fair. 2-1. Rocking the number 5. Blood looks like Maguire. He's been good today. I'm slandering my players. Just poor there. Roberts. Finds that bit of space. Howell's asking for it, but there's no way he's winning this header. Yeah, it looked onto Rodriguez because even the game knew that Howell wasn't going to win that. Palacios drifting in, headering it straight to them. Chairs knocks it forward. It's going to fall to Ashley again. Colchester might have some momentum off the back of that goal, which is concerning because they're quite a good attacking side. Cherish just keeping his eye on Chilvers again. Got done once, not going to get done twice. It's bounced off Conti's face and nearly found a way in there. I was so annoyed if that found a way in the back of the net. Although they did concede a stupid one earlier, so I suppose it would have evened it out. Roberts to Mills. Can't get back to Roberts in time. Galloway closes it down. Contreras will get it clear. Away from Asabi Mensah. 1-0, I believe, in Salford game, it just said. Roberts to Mills. Such a shit pass. The injuries affecting him more than I thought. He's been playing with it for 45 minutes. Contreras gets tackled but wins it back. Big man doing well. Sutherland. Howell. It's not Howell, it's Palacios. Whoever it is, it's fucking wide. What a dick. Poor pass from Mills. He's pathetic. Mills lost the ball twice in a row. Shameful. I'm putting it down to the injury. He's usually very good. Hopefully it's not serious injury. Cochrane, we've got players that can replace him. Cochrane will probably move forward with either Thomas or Bernard being involved as well. Probably Thomas. Trust him more than Bernard right now. You know, Bernard did get some big 3 points against Newport. It's like, what has he done for me lately kind of thing. Cochrane. Oh, can't get it through to fucking Mills with Howell. It's a foul there from Contreras, but it needs to be made. No way Shimadu gets away from Sutherland, right? Okay, he kind of does, but Contreras picks it up. I'm just going to boot it clear. Mills under pressure, keeps the ball, knocks it to Roberts. He's still got a fucking knock. We're going to have to bring him off at half time. It's only 2-1 though, that's my concern. Moffat. Can we get another one before the break to make it 3 so we don't have to worry as much? Cochrane. No. 2-1 at the break. An injury for Mills and a bit of concern for us. After going 2-0 up quite easily, Chilver's got one back for Colchester, and for whatever reason he's getting the plaudits despite the fact that we're winning. Robertson Rodriguez with our goals, Chilvers with the goal for Colchester. 2-1 at the break. Mills off, good, disgraceful performance. He's been pretty shit today. We put it down to the injury. 1-0 to Walsall over Crewe. 1-0 to Swindon over Carlisle. 1-1 between Grimsby and Harrogate. 1-1 between Salford and Cambridge. 0-0 between Crawley and Northampton. And then 1-1 between Burton and Rochdale. I'm not risking it anymore with Mills. We'll bring on Marius Thomas and we'll leave it like that actually. Thomas is probably better there with Cochrane behind. And Moffat's getting quite tired already. We do have Maxwell available just in case. Look at stats then before we go into the second half. We've been dominant. 61 to 39 in terms of possession, 8 shots to 2, and 2.6 expected goals to 0.3. So unless Colchester turn into some fucking super team in the second half, which he probably will, it seems to be the history of this game, we should be able to see our way out for this one, but always surprised if we don't. Asabi Mensah getting jeered because he couldn't keep that in. Sutherland to Palacios now. It's now Cochrane. Could one of my left side players make a run, please? Not really either of them have done anything there. Too good. Where the fuck are my centre-backs going? Galloway's done well there. Why is Contreras so far up? Palacios. Oh, I couldn't pass it off in time. Has to be Mensah versus Sutherland. Has to be Mensah does him, but Galloway's there. It's gonna. Well, it was not meant to be to Palacios, but it's fine. Sutherland finding Harry Howell. Just get it to Cochrane, lads. Why is it just trying to avoid Cochrane like the plague? Galloway again. I think it's gone fast to be Mensah as well. It's not. It's come off Galloway. There you go. More you know. Learn something new every day. I was going to get a drink and I forgot. Jay to deliver. Headed away, hopefully. Nope, it's headed up by Greenidge. Ball comes in. It's a save from Conte. Roberts has enough pace to bring it away. Bit closer than I would have liked there, boys. I'm not going to lie to you. Cochrane. Rodriguez into Thomas. Rodriguez doesn't realise the ball's coming to him. That's useful. Galloway blocks. You keep the press on despite being a centre-back. That's very interesting. Rodriguez also presses. Still haven't got the ball yet. Probably won't either. Cheris bounced that away with his big frame. We'll get it further clear, thankfully. Cochrane. Out to Howell. Palacios. Into Cochrane. Oh. Half an hour left on the clock. Hope this doesn't go to a replay because I just really can't be arsed with one. Contreras gets it away. Roberts now receives it from Moffat. And Moffat gets pushed there. Whatever way I was going to go with the young fullback, it wasn't going to work out. Contreras knocks it back to Conte. They're pressing our Colchester, looking for that equaliser. Yet to find it, of course, which is thankful for us. Thankfully, we're still about in this one. Can you just pass the ball there, Harry, please? Moffat, good closing down. Moffat has the potential to be a very good right back, you know. I mean, so does Maxwell, but Moffat's slightly better. Oh, for that, really? Really was he offside for that brief second? Are you sure about that? Do you want to fucking reread your guess there? Reed coming off, or coming on for number 17. I don't know who's going where, actually, to be honest. I didn't really read the board. Reed's the one coming on, Ashley's the one coming off. Probably make changes, more changes as well, but it's good if I change anything, it'll go even more wrong. It's been all Colchester second half, man. Just try to hold them off. Howell. Palacios, Sutherland. Ref. Rodriguez. Thomas! Oh, it's such a shit shot. Ball got away from him a bit. Took too long to shoot it. Off to work, unfortunately. Have a good afternoon. Much love. Hope Mills' toe is broken. It won't be, I hope. But alright. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate. And there's only one more playable highlight game after this anyway, so you're not missing much. Roberts could try and find Contreras here. Fuck it, why not? It's actually locked onto him. Contreras! Oh, off the line. Are you fucking joking me? Should have been 3. Palacios, Sutherland. Cochrane. Rodriguez. He's gone past. How is it gone past? Marius pick it up. Oh. Ball just isn't falling for us. I've got a horrible feeling, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've got a horrible feeling. There we go. That's what I like to see. Absolutely bullshit goals. And it's now 2-2. If I was thinking of making any changes, I sure as hell I'm not now. I might bring off Harry Howell for Ramon Murillo, actually. It's so silly. It's so fucking silly. Conte is just perfectly saved into the path of Chilvers, isn't it? Just is. No idea why, just is. Alright, we go again. 2-2 fucking now. I want this win. I don't want to go to replay. Cochrane. Howell. Rodriguez. Howell. Bit of space in the shot. Yeah, I think that's convinced me to take action. If it does it in time. Ramon Murillo. Gonna come on, hopefully. Again, if it does it in time. It will, because Chamedus hits it off the park. Ramon Murillo for Harry Howell is the change. Will it change anything up top? Will it find us a winner in the first round here of the FA Cup? Or will we go to a replay? Sutherland, Palacios, Rodriguez, Murillo's offside. Give it a try. Might as well shoot. You don't know if you don't try. Am I right? I know he's off, but like, you just don't know. I wanted to pass it earlier, but at the same time, it's fine. 7 minutes left. Change for Colchester now. Marshall Miranda coming on for Kazim. That man wanted it close, but Mario saw the call. Palacios to Cochrane. Trying to keep it under pressure. Referee says there's nothing wrong with it. Wouldn't have agreed personally, but I'm biased. Tackle by Galloway. Sutherland to Cochrane. Mario. Oh, I tried to do a fucking skill move and it did not come off at all. Maybe we should try to find Rodriguez there. Mario continuing to press though. Ramon Mario! Oh, he can miss. The commentator says he can't miss, but he has. Why is he missed? He's a little fuck. Palacios wins the header, but it's not going to go to our player. Oh, dear. Away by Galloway. Marius Thomas is going to bounce awkwardly to them. Ball in. How? How? No, actually how? I want a full explanation. What the fuck? How has it not been defended? Contreras is in front. Oh, fuck off. I hate this game. I hate everything about it. How was Contreras not fucking... I know I said I didn't want to replay it, but that meant I wanted to go through. Hot back in the road to work, whatever missed. Well, Contreras had the easiest header to clear it in the world, somehow missed it. And they found the winner. And we're gonna get knocked out unless we can build one attack here from the kickoff that'll fucking win it for us or equalise it for us, take it to a replay. Whatever. I'm just so I'm flabbergasted. How it's possibly the easiest header Contreras will have in his life. It really felt after the fucking goal they got back that it was just going to be them, and them, and it has been them. I'm just going to press the fuck at me now. I need to find somebody to play it to. Palacios is that man. And he's getting pressured all over the place. I'm not getting a foul for something where he's clearly pulling me back, so that's also very exciting. And that's it. I mean, how is Palacios not picking up a foul there? Just holding him by his shirt. And then the pass was just fucking poor. I 2-0 up and I fucked it. I'm so pissed off. I'm so fucking pissed off. Because that should have been the win for us. That should have been us going through. I'm fuming, boys. I'm fuming. Got the early goals. And Chilver's got one back, which fair enough was a decent goal. The fucking second goal was the stupidest goal I've seen in a while. I just want to see back the fucking... I want to see back this second goal from Chilvers. And then I want to see that winner again. The ball in. Played across. Tovi takes a shot in the softest way. All Conte needs to do is hold on. And it's saved perfectly into the path of fucking Chilvers. He controls it perfectly. All he has to do is put it in. Which... It's not rocket science, that one. And then we've absolutely bottled it with this here, but I need explanations as to how Contreras hasn't got this header. So much pain to watch back. Contreras, like, he's 6'6" and he's right fucking there. Somehow just completely missed the header. And Tovide wins it for Colchester. That's pain. I'm not watching it back again. I just kind of want to go into instant replay real quick. I just want. I'm still not fully factoring in how Contreras hasn't got the head to this. How do you do that? I tried bringing the keeper out as well, but he refused, so it ended up being a goal. And after those stats, I'm so pissed off. Because they've fucking gone and fucking smashed and grabbed it. Fair play to them, but I hate this game. I'll say that after every game. Even when I win, I hate this game. 58 to 42 in terms of possession, 13 shots to 7, and 3.8 expected goals, 2.5. Should have been ours. All the stats in our favour in the world. Should have been ours, wasn't ours somehow, and I'm not really sure how, to be honest. I do know how. Contreras. Man of the match goes to Roberts with a goal and 8.8. Fair play to him, he had a good day. Moffat, another cracking performance from him, an assist from right back, and then Rodriguez, one of each. 7.9, goal and an assist, and it's just painful. It's just painful. Contreras has fully fucked this. Conte, 7 shots on his goal, 6 shots on target, 2 saves, 3 conceded. The numbers don't add up. There's actually 3 saves there, but we move. Maybe it would have been a Duncan day, but I don't really know how we could have changed that performance, to be honest. They got very lucky, and Curtis Mills got injured very early. And I think once Curtis Mills came off, that's when it fell apart. Maybe we should have just made him play for his injury, I don't know. But man of the match for them goes to Tovide, obviously, because he just scored the winner and sent him through to the next round in the weirdest of ways, because Contreras should have that header sorted and didn't somehow. 8.6 for him. Chilvers with 2 goals and an 8.3. Kazim with 1 of the assists and a 7.5. And the other assist coming from Arthur Reed and a 6.9. So I mentioned Kieran O'Hara having a great day in goal. Good enough day to help his team through. 8 shots on his goal, 6 saves, 2 conceded. It's so upsetting, because we should have had that, and we somehow are going out rather than going through. If that tanks my manager rating, then so be it. We were never getting to the round of 16, so they could have fucking tanked my manager rating anyway, but round 1 again, man. In the stupidest of ways too. I want to restart that match, I really want to, but I've got to stay true to the fucking career mode. That is pain. We could have done much more. If Contreras had got his fucking big Mexican head to that. Big lanky fucking prick. Mills is out for only 5 days. He probably could have played for the injury then, whatever. He'll be back after the Barrow game. I've bottled it 100%, I fucked that up myself, but at the same time, I've got the players where they need to be, and somehow it's just going through them or around them in some weird way. That cross should have been headed away by Contreras, and somehow it wasn't. I thought the limbs might have gone to us, but ultimately, it's Colchester. They've taken their chances, the limited chances that they've had, to be fair, but it's pain. It's fucking pain. This is where the manager rating probably slopes down a little bit. Bruised shoulder injury, 5 days, and Darlington Balogun happy to be here. Well, there's one more game for today, thankfully, because I don't have the energy to play this game anymore after that. That's such a deflating loss. Nicholas Palacios wants a game against Barrow. Sure. I mean, maybe. We'll see. We've got Cambridge after this to start next episode. And then Curtis Mills, or Jack Cochran said he'll come in for Curtis Mills, which he probably would have done anyway. Has the manager rating gone down at all? Not yet, but it hasn't factored it in that I haven't made it yet. We'll do the same as last year as well to see if I actually could have got to the round of 16. We'll see the teams that we would have come up against. Oh, I'm absolutely... My mind is fucked there. I don't understand Contreras. Right, well, final game of today is the Papa John's Trophy group stage game against Barrow, which ain't too bad because we can just chill and relax a little bit. Before we go in, let's take a look at the news. Things might go under 3 hours as well, which is quite good. Late Drama sees Tovide steal Colchester win. Tovide snatched a win against Hartlepool after his dramatic late goal edged Colchester 3-2 ahead. Mills with a 5-day injury. It's worried fans. Hartlepool fans will have plenty to be worried about after yesterday's match against Colchester. Mills has picked up a bruised shoulder injury, leaving him unavailable for the near future. Team of the week, Roberts in there again, because he always fucking seems to be in there. He's an actual genius off that wing. There's a reason he rarely ever gets dropped. It's because he's fucking good. And Schmidt in line for debut, maybe. Don't know who the fuck he is, but apparently hasn't debuted yet. And Darlington Balogun He's not surplus. We're just going to send him out on loan. And it was Roberts that got the Player of the Month award for October. Not our Roberts, although our Roberts should have been nominated, in my opinion. It is Jordan Roberts of Stevenage. Just to remind you who the nominees were, they were Matt of Walsall, Roberts of Stevenage, DeMarcos, crazily enough, of Stevenage, and Stockton of Morecambe. No Messi to be seen. Right, let's get into it then. We're just going to rotate the team a little bit, so we're fit for Cambridge, and also we're already through in this cup anyway, so it ain't a big deal. Some of the lesser players will get some game time here. Malanga can run. You know what? Malanga can have a run in, and Corsi as well. Maxwell, McDonald. Have we got another centre back that can replace Contreras? Should have. Yeah, Kay can go in as well. In fact, no, Tomlinson. Do we give Garrido this one? Fuck it, why not? We're through anyway, and it doesn't really matter to me. And then Ajeda can have a run out as well. I also said Humphreys and Howell. We'll do that. Fuck it. We've kind of just torn apart the team a little bit, and McDonald gets the captain's armband for a day. But it doesn't matter anyway. We just rest as many as we can, as we've got a big game back in the league to kick off next episode. So today it's a very rotated team. Garrido in goal, probably for the last time, because I think we sold him and he's going to go out in January. So we'll give him one more chance, even though he's not coming back. And Corsi left back, Maxwell right back, Tomlinson and McDonald, the centre backs, with McDonald captaining the side today. Malanga centre mid, Bernard Cam, Wood left, Ojeda right, and then Howell and Humphreys up top for this one. At Victoria Park, in the Papa John's Trophy, it is Hartlepool United versus Barrow. Playable highlights for this one. Ain't too bad because we don't need to try. Already through, win, loss or draw. So a big rotation. Might as well let the game load up, because we know what we're going to do here. We're just going to go out and dub it. Even if we don't dub it, we're through anyway. So we either dub it or L it, won't matter. Just a relaxing game after that disappointment of a game, which I still am in absolute disbelief about. That fucking Contreras header miss will live in my nightmares. I also need to think of what to title this, because I haven't got the faintest idea yet. Maybe something to do with the FA Cup game.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Right, well, here we go then. Barrow versus Hartlepool. To end today's episode in a playable highlight situation. Barrow solo run. It's Tomlinson's got to deal, or try to deal with Sama here. McDonald's trying to get back as well. Maxwell, slight foul, but not enough really. Tomlinson makes a tackle. The ball will still stay with Barrow. And Maxwell gets in there, like swimwear, to block it. Barrow counter-attack in the 33rd minute. We're not going to get a lot of chances today, boys. I'm going to be straight up with you because it is a very rotated team. Oh, fucking hell. I thought somebody else was back. And Garrido doing his best goalkeeper impression of him being shit, which is he is anyway. I didn't think that was just Gordon straight going through there. I thought it might be a bit of something else. It's a good ball over, and Gordon, all you had to do was just finish it. Hartlepool counter-attack. Alright, bet. Malanga. Got the ball. I'm not even going to get the ball. That's a fucking joke. What? Then how's that? Okay. No, how's that? No. Like, no. How's that a Hartlepool counter-attack if they're getting the ball and scoring then? Oh, fuck off. How is that? This game is a fucking joke, man. I know I'm using my rotate team, but that's fucking shit. Quite frankly. Ojeda. Into Bernard. Out to Humphreys has been subbed on. I didn't really think or hope he'd be subbed on so early. McDonald. Try to get it in to bloody Humphreys again. It's not happened. Hartlepool attack. We've lost this one, but we're through anyway. Again, so it doesn't matter. But it's just... How is it counter-attack from me if they're the one that's going to score from it? Oh, Malanga. Oh, Malanga, you fucking suck, mate. Look at this. They're through again. This Gordon kid's going to get a hat-trick of the playable highlights. I'm never using Carrido again. I can't wait till he leaves. I can't wait till the day he leaves. I knew exactly what they were going to do, and I tried to put my defender. I thought he was going to shoot. I knew at the last second they were going to play it to Gordon. Whatever, mate. Enjoy your day, Gordon. We're both through anyway. I'm not arsed. I put the most rotated team out I probably could, besides maybe Maxwell. Not really arsed, to try to keep the best players' stamina for next episode where we start off against Cambridge. You can have that if you want, Barrow. I'm not really arsed. 10 rate for Gordon, 9.2 for Schmidt, and 9.1 for Sema. For us, Moffat was our best player, and I didn't even start with him. I started with bloody Maxwell. Where did Moffat come in? 6.1, Humphreys at 5.8, Harry Howell with 5.7. 54 at 46 turns of possession, 7 shots to 3 in favour of Barrow, and 3 chances to 0. Must be easy getting your solo runs and your counter attacks, mustn't it? Well, we're through the group anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. Right, let's advance to Cambridge and see what other emails we've got. Match rescheduled for some of these. I'm assuming that's something to do with the Papa Johns. Alright, I get that, mate, but it's the Papa Johns. Yeah, I know, we're resting you for the league. Can you please use your brains, lads? Tito Marquez, this is when I was scouting from Stevenage earlier, promising and actually somewhat decent in the midfield, perhaps. Keep an eye on him. We're not going to exactly sign him, but we'll keep an eye on him. A couple of players to keep an eye on. Not scouted any of the other ones yet, but we'll just looking. Window shopping. Well, ultimately, that's it for today's episode. I'm a bit fucking pissed off about the FA Cup, but it is what it is. Sutherland coming in with a little email. The game, next year was so important for our season boss. I feel really good. I'm sure I could do a better job than Corsi. Of course, why isn't Corsi even the team still? What? Oh, because I changed it on here, didn't I? Okay, well, let's fix it all. Before I forget, because I will forget. Galloway comes in. Nope, not that. So Galloway there. Bringing Contreras. McDonald on the bench. Cochrane in. Mills back in after his injury. Thomas on the bench. Roberts here. I think that's us, isn't it? Oh no. There we go. That's us now. Right. Sweet. Okay, that's where we're at then. So, next episode, it's going to be a slightly difficult one. I think our manager rating's gone down a little bit now. I think it's factored in that we've actually fucked it a little bit. Oh no, it's still 99. So next episode then, after a very disappointing episode, or end of the episode today anyway, only 1 win out of 6, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's not going to be all plain sailing, is it? Cambridge away, which will be very, very difficult. Burton at home, Grimsby away, Crewe at home, Sutton at home, and then Wimbledonia away. And then in the Papa John's Trophy, we've drawn MK Dons in the next round, which is exciting. And I'm probably going to play that because we've got something. We've actually got a cup competition to play for, so why not, innit? We dropped down to 9th in the league. Second round, here we go. These are the teams that are in. Of course, League 1 and League 2 only. But ultimately, we'll give it our go. See what we can do against MK Dons. Probably lose, but we'll, give it a try. And this is how the league is looking to end today. We are in 9th. Only a point off the playoffs, which is still very doable. Northampton starting to run away with it a little bit on 33. Salford on 28. Stevenage on 27. They have the automatic spots. Carlisle, Forest Green, Morecambe and Cambridge in the playoff spots. We're just below them, just hovering around with 6 draws, 6 wins, only 3 losses. The draws are really fucking us up a little bit, but 9th place ain't too bad just now. Reading down the table, as you can see, the bottom 2 to end this are Grimsby and Crewe. And I think we play Crewe next episode, so that might be a playable, highlightable one in the next episode. Not too bad. Looking at the stats then to end this episode as well. Player stats. Stevens, top scorer with 11th, Forest Green. Rodney with 10 for Rochdale. And there's a few players on 9. McDonald for Gillingham. Hoskins for Northampton. Angle for Sutton. Morton for Salford. And Morales for Cambridge. Our top goal scorer this season is Harry Howell with 6 and 13. And I believe Mills is on 5, but it doesn't quite make the list. Assists come from Rodriguez, who's still helping his team get some goals, even if he ain't scored as many this season himself. 8 in 14 for the Hartlepool striker. Stockton on 5 for Morecambe. Bogle on 5 for Newport. And then Nichols, Dacres Cogley, Gotts and Kasimu on 4 assists each for Gillingham, Tranmere, Barrow and Sutton. And then clean sheets is Thomas Holy, top for Carlisle on 6. And have we got anyone in here? We should have 2 now. Tanaro, Tiziano, even Conte. 2 in 10. Take that. Not bad. Right. And the squad stats for this team. Played the most. Sutherland, Mills and Roberts all on 17. They're probably very highly played till the end of the season. There's no surprise there. Goals have come from Harry Howell with 9 so far in all comps. And 4 assists. Mills with 7 from midfield. Rodriguez with 6. Roberts with 4. Murillo with 3. Bernard with 2. Jones with 2, but he's out on loan at Wimbledon. He's doing quite well there, but the rating still hasn't gone up for some reason. Cochrane with 2. Humphreys with 2. Palacios with 1. Arango's got 1 at Newport, and his rating's going up slowly. Thomas with 1 as well. As for the assist column, it is Rodriguez, who's absolutely clear for assists at the moment with 9 assists in just 16 games. 15 goal contributions in 16 games, nearly a contribution a game. Howell on 4, Mills on 3, Cochrane on 3, Wood on 2, on 3 as well. Moffat on 2, Jones on 2, again he's out on loan though. Murillo on 2, Thomas on 2, Watkins on 1, he's out on loan though as well. Sutherland, Roberts, Palacios and Humphreys all with 1 as well. I kind of want to just take a look at some of the loans here, how the loans are going. James up 1, Prince still the same, Ochoa still 66, still about the same really. Some have had good growth, some have not good growth. So at least we know who we're keeping and who we're selling, ultimately, at the end of the day. Some good growth all around, really. And Kosi, I thought I said Kosi went up 7. I was like, wait, what? Where have I seen the 7? Oh, the 57 probably. Arango, he's got good potential. I'm looking forward to continuously loaning him out until we've reached that. But anyway, we'll read the news and that'll be us for today. Bit of a mixed batch, but can't always be perfect, can't always be shit either. So, I mean, it's a 50-50 episode. We've only won 1. We've drawn 3 times. Oh, sorry, drawn twice. We did lose 3 times. It's a pain in the arse as well. So, Papa John's Trophy. Hartlepool versus Barrow. Barrow have run out of as victors in their latest tie in the season's Papa John's Trophy. In a tense match, which had looked evenly matched on paper, they triumphed over a bitterly disappointed Hartlepool team 3-0. And Gordon getting a hat-trick. Gordon scored the game's last goal to complete his hat-trick and help his team seal a 3-0 win against Hartlepool United. Cambridge welcome Hartlepool for a league clash. That'll kick off next episode. Malangu made his debut. Just see what it was about. And that is pretty much it to cover things this episode. Sorry, Aidan. Welcome to the stream, but you've just reached. We're just finishing off. Unfortunately, mate, you've come a little too late. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that will end this episode of the Hartlepool United Career Mode. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you on Friday.